I don't know why I have it on. And I have my earphones over top. That's kind of crazy too. So you're live. It says, please check your stream on YouTube, babe. Diaz, what's up, my man? Maybe maybe you can go find it live now. Guys, we're officially YouTube enabled. All right, let's see who's got in here. Brady's Vintage Toys, Diaz, Laz, running with Kurt, Little B. What's up, Little B? Guys, I'm not a Georgia fan, but like I thought this was a cool hat because I normally wear something crazy, so But I also can't hear it because my earphones are not over my ear, so it's actually kind of cool. I'm not a Georgia fan, but like it's kind of like that mean dog look, which is the opposite. Guys, so it is 5:31. This is the Flipping Idiots podcast, episode number 8. Holy shit, guys, I cannot believe this is 8 episodes. So, guys, we're waiting for a couple minutes. Retro's going to raid into us, but in the meantime, are we giving away something? What are we doing?
What?
Are we giving away? You can't hear me?
Yeah, I'm getting an echo, but I don't know where it's coming from.
All right. Technology is a bitch, but are we giving away something? I've been given a finger. So jump into Gibby while we're waiting. Guys, we have a really, really good episode. Guys, jump into Gibby. We got a really good episode lined up for you today. But while we are waiting, I don't like this. Lopez, what's up, man? I don't like this hat, guys. This didn't work out the way I wanted it to. I gotta be honest with you guys. I didn't work out anywhere near I wanted to. It wasn't cool. So you know what?
There's Retro.
Guys, Retro with the raid.
Getting rid of the dog
Retro,
hat.
you missed the dog hat.
You can put it on top of that. There you go.
That actually works.
There you go. That's better.
All right, so I had the dog hat on, right? Bluebell for president. Guys, so welcome to Flipping Idiots Podcast, episode number 8. We got a super cool show lined up for you today. We got the cool, crazy Sanford and Son music playing in the background, which I don't even know why we do that.
Give them props.
Guys, jump into Givey. We got a super cool show lined up for you guys today. I'm telling you, the information that we have, I don't feel like this is working, guys. I don't feel like this is working. It's not working.
Retro in there so you can.
All right, let's see where Retro's at. Let's get him in here. Let's get Retro in here. Where he be?
There he is.
All right, here we go. Now, once this happens, you know the wheels come off, so just be prepared. The wheels are going to come off in 3, 2.
Lopez, appreciate you, my dude.
Lopez, what's up, brother? What?
Lord have mercy.
What is going on?
Woo! Already with the
wow.
in the chat.
Holy shit!
Root. We got you down.
Holy shit! What happened? What did we miss?
Guys, get in the Gibby.
Guys, Lopez. Let's see. Let me go back and give some love, guys. Luna, Feud, bugging out. What's up, my man? Jeff, Dirk Diggler, Bo Frog, Horace, Kurt King.
Guys, welcome in.
Welcome in, guys. Again, episode number 8.
I heard from the grapevine that everybody is getting a blue bill. I heard everybody's buying blue bills. That's what I keep hearing.
I can neither confirm nor deny. That's all I can tell you.
I hear there's blue
That's
bills,
all I can tell you.
Like blue bill is going to be all over whatnot. People are all going to get one.
We possibly may or may not have started a trend. That's all I can tell you.
Finders keepers. Yes, we are going. We will be in Tampa on the 29th.
Yeah, so guys, let's do quick current events. So there's a couple things that you guys should be want to be aware of, which is anybody that's in Florida or the surrounding area. There is a Whatnot event that is actually sponsored by Whatnot. It's hosted by Philly Flipper, right? So guys, tag Philly Flipper in the chat, if you would for me, please. It's hosted by Philly Flipper. It is on the 27th.
I think it's 29th.
9th? Mm-hmm. Who knows?
The 29th of March.
29th, guys. So I would recommend from a networking standpoint, it's probably a good idea that if you can go, because it's always good to meet other sellers for a bunch of reasons. Number one is you get to place a face with a voice for those of us who don't get in front of the camera all the time. And number two, it's a good way to find other people to get product from. So if you're around, you should go. I think we're going to be there, and we're in the process of getting some merch made. So
Tampa.
Yeah, Tampa is going to be, I think, plus it's like 3 hours, so it'll be a good trip. It's a little bit of a business tax write-off. And Tampa's a beautiful city, so if you can make it, why not? I know
Trying to talk again.
Retro's. I understand is him and Retro Wifey are taking the Concorde down here, private jet, and he's going to land in Tampa with tons of fanfare. Is that true or not true?
It's not true.
Okay, I misunderstood you. I misunderstood you then.
We should go though, shouldn't we? Should we go? No, I don't know.
29th of March.
Yeah,
Should
you want to go to Florida?
Come on down.
Bella has school. Is somebody going to come find her? You got to come up here and babysit Bella.
I have 2 words: homeschool.
Homeschool. Find her.
Wait, isn't there something where you can convert regular school to homeschool if you want to? And so if you want to take your kid on vacation, does that not exist?
No.
Oh, I didn't think it did, but it sounded good. That's a good idea, by the way. Okay. So current events, guys. Tampa on the 29th. There is a seller meetup, which I'm pretty certain we're going to be attending, but you're supposed to RSVP, so you got to do that. Guys, seller of the week last week. It's J Lucas 69, right?
Yeah.
That's your guitar, your little guitar person,
guy.
right?
Oh,
all right, guitar guy. So guys, we're gonna give J Lucas. We're gonna pin him in the chat again. J Lucas 69 was our seller of the last week, guys. If you're new to the podcast, we got a really cool schedule lined up for you today. But what has become quickly the most requested part of the podcast is mail time, right? And the reason why it is because, guys, what we do is we are buyers as much as we are sellers, or I am. I know Retro sells way more than he buys because he runs every day.
Who's talking shit? Philly's in the house.
We're talking so much
Philly
shit about
Flipper.
you, Philly.
So, guys, here's the deal. On the 29th of this month, Philly Flipper has agreed to pay for your drinks and your food. You have to make your own way. But Philly Flipper, out of the goodness of his heart, has agreed to pay for your drinks and your food. And if you rub his belly the right way, he will pay for your gas to get there.
What kind of
food? Now that's between you and Philly. So you guys got to do some DM and stuff. And, I think there's something about feet pics and stuff like that. But listen, you guys reach out to Philly Flipper.
RSVP though. Dave Buster.
Yeah, ask Philly about a reach around, and I'm sure he'll pay for your gas. But no, Philly Flipper is hosting the event. It's sponsored by Whatnot. We're going to be there, and as mentioned before, from a networking standpoint, it's probably a good idea that if you can make it, to make it. So,
and guys, we're officially on YouTube. We're multicasting right now.
This technology is amazing, guys. So, that's current event. Of course, J Lucas 69 was our seller of the week last week, and before Philly rudely interrupted the podcast, we were talking about mail time. So, mail time, guys. If this is your first time on the podcast, about halfway through the show, we will pick 3 packages, in some cases more. We will open them up live on stream. You guys will get to see what we see as buyers, and then you choose the best package, and then we highlight the person that did the best job in packaging up our stuff and sending it to us, which again has quickly become one of the favorite segments, Retro. So
right.
I don't know. I don't know. I don't know if it's more about them seeing what we get or if they actually care about the packaging. I'm not really sure.
I think they care about the packaging. I think they think it's funny when you open 7 packages and none of them are good.
That's
funny to you. But you gotta get some redemption this week, bro.
Last week. Well, I have enough packages here where I feel
you're buying from. Says a lot about who you're buying from, B.
Right now, don't forget, we're not going to harp on the bad packages. We're not going to beat up on the bad packages. We're only going to highlight the good ones. But it is important that you see what we get.
The sellers. We're not going to beat up on actual people, but we're going to beat up on the packages. Because the chat is not nice. The chat's not nice in this room.
The chat has a high expectation at this point. I'll be honest. So that is mail time, guys. That is halfway. Please check the show notes. It'll give you a schedule of the show, so that way you know what to expect. And then upcoming events, right? So we had our big. I know how much you love this, but I have to mention we had our big Pokemon show last night. It went over pretty well. You noticeably were not there to support.
I wasn't supportive at all.
You never are.
There.
Blue Bill was there.
That's why he looks like this now, because of how much money you made. Because Blue Bill had stake in you. I don't know why Blue Bill reps you. I don't know why, but I keep him around.
Word on the street.
We're still friends.
Word on the street is that last night's stream earned anywhere from $25,000 to $225,000.
That's the true
So
story.
that's the word on the
Queen
street.
Janine in the house.
Yeah. So whatever. But that's not my point. This weekend, you and I are in a raid train, are we not?
Yeah, Queen Janine's right here.
Gibby 5-minute thing.
What is it?
A Gibby 5-minute thing.
Yeah, well, I mean, it is a raid train of sorts.
And
Well, wait. First of all,
helping Queen. She just jumped in the chat. We'll be helping Queen Janine and her first raid train.
Yes,
And
4
she's
feet, by
kicking
the way.
off the raid train, correct?
4
So, guys,
feet.
right there,
Yeah.
right there, guys. See Queen Janine right there? She just came in the chat. Go bookmark that show because B's going to be there helping her, and she is kicking off the rookie raid train on Saturday.
That's on Saturday. And then on Sunday, we have a raid train that we're lined up on our own, right?
Yeah. 5-minute raid train. We do a giveaway. I'm going to give away Bill's secrets. I got a whole book. I've been writing for a long time, guys.
That's going to be a short segment.
It's all his secrets. So if you guys want to know all the secrets about Bill, it's this thick. It's like a Webster's dictionary. No, Nita knows about this. Nita co-wrote it. She's over there being quiet, but she co-wrote it.
I get residuals on this Webster's.
No.
I do.
Giveaway.
I get points. So
we got our second one.
All right, so guys, you beat me to it. So guys, certainly supporting the chat. We 100% of the proceeds goes to the chat. By the way, we don't keep anything. So we're using electronic gift certificates from Amazon. So if you guys support the chat, which thank you very much for supporting the chat and supporting the podcast. Speaking of which, guys, can you do us a favor? Please put a share out in the universe. We need to invite as many people here to support Retro and Bluebill because Retro's feelings are easily hurt, and we need to make sure he gets the proper mental care whenever
Bluebill's expensive.
He's got expensive
taste. He's Bluebill's. He's got accustomed to a certain lifestyle, and
is that what it is?
And if you don't give him what he wants, he don't shut the hell up. And I have to live here. I have to live here, Bill. You don't got to deal with it. Look at this. This is what I wake up to. I wake up to this.
Is Bluebill a minor?
Bluebill is 100. Bluebill is 137.
Why does Bluebill keep getting more and more ghetto with every podcast?
Yeah, dude, he's got a Run DMC channel.
That's racist.
And he's got a blunt hanging out of his mouth. What is that all about?
This is the problem. Well, I try to let him have his own space, right? And then he met the wrong crowd. Okay, you guys don't know where I live, but look, see, he lives in the AK Rowdy. Pyro knows. And I let him go out.
That must be like our West Side.
I let him go out. He got his own EBT card. He starts just flashing around the town.
That's so.
Dude, you just
with an EBT card. That's kind of racist. I gotta be honest with you.
He's trading it for Newport 100s.
This is terrible.
He's blue with green lips. God, why does it always get this way with you? God damn it! I gotta look at my shirt. Did you see the shirt today?
Did you say? Wait, hold on a second. That was one of my favorite shows, by the way.
That was
Single stitch, baby. Y'all ain't got one.
Did you say that he traded it for a pack of Newport 100s?
Well, I mean, he went 1 for the 2. If you guys don't know what that is, you ain't from the same neighborhood as me.
All
right, look, boom.
All right,
1 for the 2. All right. We're off the. All right, I'm sorry. Bluebill does that to me, guys. You guys shouldn't give me mascots,
guys. If this is your first time in the podcast, I would like to do 2 things. I'd like to say welcome, and also I'd like to apologize. And I like to do those things consecutively. Okay, so the squares are pricey. You're right, Pyromedic. But clearly, the 1 for the 2. You guys got to know what that means. If you don't know what that means, pull out your Urban Dictionary and look up what the 1 for the 2 means. All right, guys. So, Raid Train coming up. So we have the rookie Raid Train on Saturday.
Let's
get back on track.
Queen Janine.
All right, Queen Janine is going to start it off, and then you and I are participating in a give back Raid Train on Sunday, which basically we give away stuff for 5 minutes and talk about probably things that people don't care about because all they care about is getting stuff for 5 minutes. So we agreed to do that for reasons unknown, but we did agree to do that.
I don't remember why, but we did.
Yeah, and that's on Saturday and on Sunday rather, and then we have a sports card show that night. It won't be Pokemon, but it will be sports cards. So, so make sure you guys tune into our and then don't forget, tune into our schedule for Sunday night. Don't forget 3/14. We're giving away PS5s. Retro's giving away a PS5 on Retro's Raid Train. I'm giving away a PS5 on Retro's Ray Train. Guys, do not miss that Ray Train. We have absolutely crazy things. In fact,
Finders giving an OLED switch.
Finders is giving a Q. Is it a QLED? Is that how they say it? QLED?
OLED, right?
OLED? QLED?
And Tucker's giving away a full set of
Tucker's giving away Tucker's giving away 3 pounds of gold, is what I understood. Is that not right?
It's about 3.5 pounds of gold.
Okay, three and a half pounds of gold. So if you show up looking for 3.5 pounds for gold,
silver.
Oh, 3.5 pounds of silver.
But Tucker told me gold, so we're just gonna
yes,
gold.
Yeah, I heard platinum. So
Tucker,
but it's going to be big.
He's giving away the family car.
Okay, all right. Well, Tucker, you have a large commitment. Ryan, you have a large commitment. You got to figure that out between now and next Sunday or next Saturday or next Friday. Who knows? But bottom line is giving away a lot of cool stuff. B-Walls are going to be there. Jin Jigs are going to be there. So, guys, make sure next Friday, not this Friday coming up, the following Friday, which is the 14th, that's our big Give You Ray Train. So make sure there. So now,
Franklin has.
That is all the crazy intro that we have. Mm-hmm. Today's topic, guys, is very important. So the chat, this is an interactive topic. So today's topic is, do you even comp, bro? What the hell does that mean? Do you even comp, bro? Comparable sales. We got to talk about that. Why do we have to talk about that, Retro? Why do we have to talk about comparable sales? Comping, as they refer to it.
Because we're tired of everybody crying. That's why we got to talk about it. I'm so sick of it. If you know how to comp, right? Okay, look, if you know how to comp, then you can't bitch about nothing that you buy. You can't complain or whine about anything you buy if you know how to comp right?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, because if you can comp, look, right there is good. Get into that right there, that poll, guys. I'm a victim of not comping enough. Bill bitches at me. Bill bitches at me all the time. I don't comp enough, guys.
I'm a zero comper.
He is. And I used to be, but once I got into the way my business model is and running everything all stupid crazy, which I should comp more, obviously. It's smarter to comp more, right? And we need to get better at comping. But I'm a very fast comper. And I can comp on the saying on the ball, always, on whatnot. Now, do you comp on whatnot at all times? Do you comp at all times, or do you buy off feel? What do you do?
Well, I have the answer to that question. But before we answer that, guys, do us a favor, please. Flipping Idiots Podcast, episode number 8. Please share the stream. And also, guys, jump in that poll, because part of your answers helps us sort of direct the conversation, because it's super important. We joke around a lot, but there's always a segment in the show where we get serious, because this is talking about the business and talking about the platform that we sell on. So the answer to your question is yes and no, right?
Right.
So yes. Okay. So if I'm on a stream, and let me take a step back, guys. It's our responsibility as buyers, to be aware of what we're buying. Caveat emptor, I believe it is. Buyer beware. So part of what that means is it's our job to be aware of what we're paying for relative to who is selling the item. And what I mean by that is this. Hopefully, most of us don't go into a stream and the streamer either on purpose or inadvertently says this item, this pen, is worth $320, and you take their word for it and you bid on it being worth $320. The reason why that's important is because how do you know that seller knows how to comp,
right,
or do comparable sales, right? So it's a long answer to your question, which is the most common thing I see in comparable sales is someone that says that this pen has an MSRP. How many times have we heard that? This pen has an MSRP of $320. First of all, what the hell does that even mean?
Yeah.
What does MSRP mean? Right? Like, it's not a real number.
It's not.
If you go to Kohl's and you buy a T-shirt off the rack, it might say an MSRP of $102, but our price is $19.92.
Yeah.
So the MSRP is just a made-up number. So the most important part for us chat. And again, this is an interactive conversation. So guys, please in the chat, give us some feedback. The most important
different than normal. A little different than normal. We want you guys to be
this is important.
Look at Dunwit in here. Look.
Yeah, this is super important. Super important.
I seen some good shit already. Like Hunter Toy. We have to make sure we say their names because we're on YouTube now.
Guys, we're on YouTube. Woo, whatever that means.
So Hunter Toy is looking up a price is understanding your items. Comping is good, but pushing and guilting buyers to bid is not good. Now, my show, Hunter, you've been in my show. I'm gonna guilt all you buyers, but it's all out of fun. But it's all out of fun. You already know I'm gonna talk the trash. But if I'm gonna run an item for $1, dude, I always know I'm gonna run it for $1, and it's not gonna affect me.
Well, hold on.
I'm not gonna be like hurt.
But you're not in the stream touting items as hundreds of dollars of items.
Right.
You are your model is to start items at $1, right?
Right. Mm-hmm.
And to get people to bid those items up because you're starting at the lowest possible point that you can start at. So there's nothing wrong with saying, hey guys, this is an item, bid it up. It's different than saying, hey, I'm starting at $1, bid this thing up to what should be a reasonable price versus saying MSRP $329 on this ink pen.
I don't think I really do comps on. I don't do comps enough, obviously, like we've talked about many times. But I don't think I really give prices out on my, unless it's something substantial, and I'm like, hey, this is a fucking $200 item, and you know what I'm saying? Like I try to get people to look. You know, I have done it, but I usually don't comp enough, and that's a fault of mine that I need to get better at. And I know a lot of other people do, but the thing is, I know how to comp. Okay. That's actually the title. That's actually the title. Exactly. So I wouldn't be in the predicament. I wouldn't be able to make the money that I do or do the things that we do if I didn't know how to comp, or me and you wouldn't be spending thousands of dollars every night on whatnot, buying shit off people. We wouldn't be able to keep succeeding at what we do.
Pyromedic, we love you, bro.
So because we're gonna get to all their sponsor giveaways.
Yeah, guys, all the sponsor giveaways, I promise you, you're gonna get plenty of love. This segment is super important, but I promise you, you're gonna get plenty of love, and we're gonna make sure we dedicate that time. But this part, what we're about to talk about in this next 15 minutes, I promise you, as much as we make light of it, as much as we try to make it fun, is super important, guys. Super important.
So I feel like, I don't know if it's gonna be off topic at all, but like I feel like when we get to a point that we've been doing this for so long, we don't have to comp everything. Like you're gonna look at something, Bill, and you're gonna be like, "Hey, I know that I can make a horror item, items that we sell on a daily. We don't even have to. How much do you seriously know about Pokemon? Let's be honest right now, Bill. You know.
Oh yeah, I tell everyone. I tell everyone when I'm selling Pokemon, I know enough to have a bottom level conversation. But if you start getting into details, I don't know anything.
But you have learned. I have learned a lot over the last few weeks,
which is still a little bit,
a month,
relatively speaking.
It's still a tiny bit, but you still are confident enough to make without comp. Because when we're doing big lots, you're doing big things. You don't have time to comp, and that's a big thing about the competition.
No, you're guessing at value.
Yeah,
you're guessing
value. So we don't have time to comp, and you guys all know this in this chat. We don't always have time to comp. You do not. You know what I'm saying? You don't. So when you get the opportunity to, you got to take it. But I don't get a comp enough. And like, I just feel like, oh man, the comping in these chats are crazy, bro. Like these people are lying. They're lying so much. They're lying.
Right. So there is off topic, and then there's subtopics. You're not off topic. You're on a subtopic. Right. So that's important. So let's circle back around to that. And guys, this is not a holier than thou conversation. This is an honest, if this is like, I view this as a roundtable discussion amongst sellers and buyers. Okay, so let's approach it like that, because we have an opinion. You guys probably have an opinion. We have experience, and vice versa. So let's go back to the comping thing for a second. So the title of this, do you even know how to comp, bro? Right? So we have people, right? And it's not just about Whatnot, but Whatnot is the platform that we're operating off of, which are representing an item to be a certain amount of money. So there's two baskets of people. You have the person who is buying, who their job is to be aware of what they're paying for, right? To some extent. And then you have the person that is selling, whose job is to properly represent the value of the item in a way that is not encouraging to spend more than you should, but is certainly, for some people, just giving you a idea of value. Okay. So as an example, this goes back to your question that you asked me a few minutes back is when we're running a show, okay, here's two things I know about stuff that I buy and sell on Whatnot. I know that there's stuff that you see every day, Hot Wheels, Loungefly backpacks, Jordan shoes, the list goes on. And there's stuff that you hardly ever see that comes up that is rare. I would like to think that we as sellers try to bring a combination of the two, but the stuff that is rare, most people may not know about. So if I'm in the middle of a show and I go, hey guys, this normally comes only in blue, but this is a yellow. The value of this pen is $100. Last sold comps.
You and that damn pen.
Right? It's the only thing I have here. What do you want me to use? I'll use this pen.
We
She doesn't like the yellow pen.
pen.
Right. This is actually Retro Gizmos. Shout out to Retro Gizmos.
That's a good pen.
All right. So whenever we look at comps, I think what happens is people think comps are, I'm going to take a screenshot of the item. Google pops up and the first thing they see is JoJo Dancer is selling it on his website for $1,000. So that must be what it's worth. Chat, it's $1,000 pen. What's actually this one? Okay.
Chat.
That's not how you do comps. Okay.
See it
So
all the time.
yeah,
See it
so
every day.
all they're doing is they're looking for the first thing that they say that has a listed price on it. It doesn't have a sold price on it. They're representing that either knowingly or unknowingly as the value of the item, and to the person that's buying, right? They're taking that as truth and they're bidding accordingly. Okay. So the argument could be made is that the seller's job is to do a better job of understanding what real comps are about.
Right.
And that the buyer's job is to do a better job of understanding what they're buying. But we know that there's a lot of FOMO on the website, right? So there's people that come into a chat, they'll see 100 people there, the pin goes up for sale, they get all excited. The seller says it's worth $200 MSRP, they swipe, and next thing you know, they're a disappointed buyer. What happens to that buyer, do you think, on the platform? They buy 10 overpriced items. What do you think eventually happens to that buyer?
Don't want to say
Where's our mods at? Where's our mods at?
Oh God. So the main question is, what is a comp then, right? What is a comp? What is a comp to you then, Bill? What is a comp to you? And I said this earlier on the phone when we brainstormed a little bit, guys. So I said this earlier and I said, well, that's a comp. I mean, that's a comp to everybody. And Bill said, that's not a comp to everybody. Like I like that's not a comp to. So we have to tell you what a comp is. Like, what is a comp to you? Like what is a comp where you feel comfortable? You look at something and you're like, yeah, that's what it's worth. What is it?
So I mean, it goes without saying, in most people's eyes, I would think that one of the most reliable places that you can find comparable sales, which we say comp, but for those who may not know the vernacular or the shortening or whatever, or maybe just jumping, because we had some people that just jumped on. We had somebody in the chat last night, and let me just sidebar. This is a good, actually, now I think about it. Somebody was in our stream last night buying Pokemon cards or bidding on Pokemon cards. Hear me out, guys. And I'm not knocking this person. I'm just giving you an idea of how new people can jump in and they have no idea the waters that they're jumping into. They literally said to us in our chat, and we have people that were here last night that confirm, every time that I bid, what was it, baby? Every time that I bid, am I paying money?
Oh, they had no idea.
In other words, they didn't have an idea that every time they swiped that they weren't actually paying money, or at least that's what they were representing. And we had to say, no, the only time you actually pay anything is when you win the bid. Right. So my point is, you have people coming from everywhere, jumping on a platform, and they don't know exactly what's happening. So they hear items worth $200, they swipe, they get the item in the mail, they look it up, and they go, it's worth 50 cents. Probably not coming back to the platform, possibly. So that's the downside. The answer to your question is, what is a comp? So what is a comparable sale? So the most widely used platform for comparable sales is eBay, right? Now, if you have, other Terapeak and stuff like that, or if you have other, subscriptions that you buy, then you can find other comparable sales. But eBay is the 800-pound gorilla.
What do we use? What's the other one we use?
Waypoint.
Yeah, we use what is it?
And WorthPoint. Yeah, so that right. WorthPoint is really good. WorthPoint's really good. Pay per prescription, but you're going to find stuff on WorthPoint that you generally can't find anywhere else, and it's also a good way.
WorthPoint is really good for certain stuff like clothes.
Yeah.
Worth Point is amazing for clothes and stuff
Yeah.
like that. Like
Artifacts.
obscure, artifacts, obscure
Right.
items.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Obscure
Worth
stuff.
Point is the bomb, bro.
Yeah, it is.
I love Worth Point.
Worth
We pay
Point
for
is
that
really
every year.
good. Worth Point is really good. So eBay is the most widely used platform in my opinion. So when I go to eBay and I look at comparable sales, the first thing I do is I go to sold, which without doing that, you're not doing comparables. All you're doing is
No.
getting an idea of what the market's asking for. And then the first thing I do personally, which I'm not recommending anyone else do, is I go to solds and I sort by highest. And then I start swiping down. And the reason why I do that personally is because I want to get a picture of what the highest that item has sold for, the absolute most amount of money. I also eliminate auction out of my comparable sales.
You can't consider that.
And I would recommend very highly, guys, if that is not something you do, just a personal opinion, I eliminate auctions away from my comparable sales because there's too many variables there.
People get lucky.
Right.
So I'm only looking at buy it now. So I'm going from the highest, and then I'll scroll down probably 10 or 15 items, and I'll start to visually keep an eye of the highest all the way down to the lowest, and then I land that comparable sale somewhere in the middle. Now, I'm not saying you do this in the middle of an auction or whatnot. I'm answering the question, how do you do a comparable sale?
Yeah.
Now, when you're in the middle of an auction, you got to be a little bit quicker.
Yeah. So in the middle of an auction, I'm going to take it. I'm going to hit that sale, and I'm not even going to have time to hit sold listings usually.
Yep.
Sometimes I do. And I'm going to hit that. I'm going to bust it. I'm going to see what the last 8 things are listed. If it's a $3, $4 item, a $10 item, I just let it go. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But if you start seeing something, so then if you start seeing it, like, oh, you hit it, the sales say 100, 200, 300, you go ahead, then you hit your sold listing.
That's exactly right.
You're going to
because you get excited. Because you get excited at that point.
So you're like, oh shit, you're trying to go fast. You're trying to go
fast. Yeah.
But every other casual thing that if you have 1 minute, I'm going to do it exactly the same way as you. So we were talking earlier, I'm just like, I figured that's how everybody does it.
But they don't. I think a lot of people take that Google screenshot and they see the first thing that pops up on the Google results, and it's going to have potentially some ridiculous price, and then they use that as gospel, and that's not accurate, right? So,
which one did we get?
So back to just to finish the answer to your question is so I'm looking at that average comparable sale. So if you're asking me how I comp in general versus how I comp in a stream, those are two different things. There is one other factor I want to share that I think will add a lot of value is, there is a lot of items out there that are valuable. You can look at what's listed. You can look at what has sold. You can see this super duper yellow pin sold for $375. And you get all excited and go, man, if I can get in one of those super duper yellow pins, I'm going to sell it for $375. I think you got to take it a step further. The step further that I will tell you, in my opinion, that probably 70% of sellers and buyers overlook, and hear me out on this, chat, is sell-through rate.
Mm-hmm.
Sell-through rate.
That's the problem.
That the guys, I'm offering information that I think is so valuable that you have to look into it.
People don't think a sell-through rate's a big deal, bro.
It's all that matters to me, man.
Because sell-through rate, we sit on stuff forever, bro.
Right, because a super duper pin that sold one time for $375, you go, holy shit! If I can get it for $100, I'm gonna make $275.
Yeah.
And then you go back and you look at how many super duper yellow pins are listed, and then you go back and you take off the little sold comp button and you go back to listed, and you see there's 32 super duper yellow pins currently listed and only one is sold.
Right.
You don't want to be there. You don't want to be in that listing, guys. The sell-through rate is terrible.
I hate instantly when I look at an item up and it ain't sold for 3 months. I'm like, what? So this has been there's so many items listed on eBay, and you said this hasn't sold in 3 months. Why are we even thinking about that? I'll instantly be like, okay, it ain't sold this year. We're done.
Yeah, what makes you think that you buy super duper yellow pin and it's going to sell in 2 weeks?
Yeah.
When there's 40 other people that have had it listed for 6 months, and out of those 40, only one is sold.
Sell-through is everything.
So I would argue, guys, that sell-through rate, if you're not incorporating that into how you establish value on an item, I would argue that you're doing yourself a humongous disservice, because I want to see the opposite, which is a balance of listed to solds, or to find out that something flies off the shelf, 30 sells and only 2 are listed. Because that means as soon as it pops up, it's gone. So those things are I mean, especially if you sell on eBay. If you take Whatnot at the picture, because I know there's a lot of people that buy on Whatnot to sell on eBay, whether you admit it or not. Let's just call it what it is. So that sell through is, to me, it's gospel. And I saw just a second ago Tucker, which I guess is Ryan, said sell through is the only thing that matters to Tucker. To me,
because you'll just sit on
it is the only. Well, it is not the only thing, but it is damn near the only thing that matters. So
Right.
I just wanted to share that.
100%.
So
100%. Sell through matters so much, man. I don't think anybody looks at sell through. A lot of people
now,
don't. Not on this app. That's the ones that
You-
are scrolling in the middle of the night and they're like, "What item do you want? Oh, you want that picture and $1,400? I can get that picture. You know, I mean, want to? They got the same items every night.
yeah,
You
yeah.
know what I'm
Well,
saying? Like,
now you can't do all that, guys, in the middle of a stream. Okay, you can't. But I would say that we spend a lot of time looking for things to buy, right? So
you see
something
this
comes
with
across the stream.
I keep hearing this, Bill. I keep hearing something about this new rule where we're not allowed to give a comp. I keep hearing this.
Yeah,
for
I
the
heard
last
about
couple
that.
Days. They were just saying
Right.
it in the chat again. So there's like a new rule where we're not allowed to give a comp, which is
Yeah,
fine with
that's
me because I don't give comps.
We
you know
never
what I'm
do
saying?
really. So
We're really
Well,
showing you guys how we
very
do our
rarely do
comp.
we.
yeah, we
Very
do.
rarely. It's
We
not new.
do.
Oh, well, then they just don't. We just don't follow rules.
Yeah.
Like to mention, sorry.
Well, yeah.
Bill don't follow no damn rules. Look at Bill.
You know, I mean,
You know he's acting.
I gotta do. Maybe I do. Maybe I don't. I don't know.
Blue
No,
Bill,
we
he
do
breaks
follow.
all the damn rules. He's a rule
Dude,
breaker.
he
Right.
that he's becoming more and more hood by the day. I'm just being honest.
I'm gonna get his ass some sunglasses next.
He said that you have a hood stuffed animal in your presence right now. So,
Well, you know, the poll is interesting. It's basically like 60-40.
right.
It's interesting that some people actually are okay with sellers giving them values. What does that mean? What does that say?
I don't know. I mean, so chat, if you don't mind, for those so the poll for the benefit of YouTube, because you don't know what we're talking about over here, it says the poll is, do you like when sellers give you values? Right now it is 38% yes and 62% no. So sellers and buyers, whomever you may be in the chat, if you don't mind, for those who have answered yes, if you don't mind giving us some insight so we can talk about that, because I don't mind it, but here's the kicker. Now, there's some people in the chat that have bought from us, people in the chat that have bought from you. They know that I think we're good sellers,
okay.
right?
Milkman.
I think it boils down to, that's a good point. So Milkman, we'll talk about in a second. I think it boils down to, I had someone tell me today, one of our longtime supporters, literally told me today in a conversation, not over chat, but in a phone conversation, that when we offer a value, they pretty much, for the most part, believe it's spot on. Because that's an earned thing, right?
Right.
That's something that you earn.
Saying.
Right.
He knows who knows what they're talking about.
Right. So
or who's bullshitting.
So that can work both ways, right? So now retro, if I buy from you on the regular, and I go into your stream and you say this super duper pen's worth $320, and I know that every time I bought from you, it doesn't have to be 320, because remember, it could be a range. It could be 300, it could be 340, but on average 320. And you say, which by the way, we talk about that whenever you get something good. You say, oh, this is worth $100. I know it's worth 100. You've already looked it up, and I'm a buy.
Right.
You've earned my ability to take your word for that item, and I'm going to buy it as long as the price fits my profit margin model. Right. So that's a big deal. Now, I think that's what Milkman was saying.
I'm only going to give you a comp if I think that you're not going to know what the comp is. I'm only going to give you a comp if I think an item's rare and I actually did some research to know this. That's the only time I'm going to give a comp. It's like, because usually everything is so simple to look up that I think people are just looking it up. So but I do give comps on that. So I hope that's not illegal. Are you out here doing bad things?
Illegal.
God damn it,
they're going to arrest you.
They're going to arrest us, dude.
Now
I'm gonna blame it on Blue Bill. I blame everything.
I said all that. I said all that to say something. I constantly buy from people that I don't buy from often for items that I'm not familiar with, if they throw up a number that may or may not be true. And I'm willing to admit it.
Right.
I'm willing to admit it. So, Curacio, I think it's a lack of overall knowledge and things that a person might not know the value of. And if their item And if in that FOMO mindset is a majority of trusting, right? So basically what I take from that is there is remember I said before, there's baskets of stuff that comes across Whatnot.
Right.
There's the stuff you see every day and the stuff that's super rare. Most people don't follow or know potentially the stuff that's super rare. So when we do it, I'm trying to share the fact that I know that this is not a common item that comes across Whatnot every day. And this is a legit $100 item. So bid accordingly. But that's a slippery slope because you got to make sure you trust the people who are giving you that information.
They were asking about WorthPoint earlier. We use the basic subscription on WorthPoint, and you got to be careful with WorthPoint because they do comps for the last 20 years. So you can look up a hat like this hat right here. You can look up a hat and it'll be a $10 hat, and knowing damn well the comps right now are hundreds of dollars. So
$10 hat from 2011.
Exactly. So you got to really you got to watch your dates on that because they hold forever. But we only use the basics. We don't use all their other stuff. I'm not saying the other stuff isn't good. We just have never used it. We only use the basics.
And the truth is, between eBay and WorthPoint, if you use either of those two, you should be able to dial in 98% of the shit.
Yeah, 100%.
Anything that you can't find on either of those two either is fake or so rare that you're basically gonna have to pick a price point and just put it there and see if someone buys it. Oh, Roadside, man, appreciate you, brother.
Road Glide.
Oh,
Road Glide.
I'm calling him Roadside. That's his nickname today, Roadside.
Thank you so much.
That's messed up.
Okay, Road Glide, Roadside, Rawhide.
Rawhide.
We love your Road Glide. Thank you, man.
Y'all getting the giveaway. 12 people in the giveaway.
Guys, there's 45 people in here.
We're gonna go to our first sponsor giving.
Yeah, we're going to our first sponsor giving. So, guys,
Blue Bill's in the giveaway.
Dude, what is that in his mouth? What is that?
What do you think?
Has the end been lit?
No, not yet.
Oh my God.
It's called a crutch.
It's called a crutch. God damn it, Myro, you ain't supposed to be saying what it is. Don't worry about what it is. It's just a little piece of a straw. God damn it.
So comps are arranged, guys.
God damn it. Everybody's got blue bills now. No. Blue bill is a single. I want all you guys to send all your blue bills to me. I need 53 of these. I'm gonna have a whole army.
Yeah, Curacao. So his comment is basically the majority of people are just hoping to make a quick turnaround, more over than collecting or play anymore. And see, we don't collect anything except records, and we don't sell those. And that's true. We do try to flip stuff, but I will also tell you that there are certain things that we buy that I don't mind holding on to for a month, 2 months, 3 months, 4 months if we get max value. So I think that's true, but I think it depends. But I would agree that that's probably the most common mindset is most people are just trying to flip it. But that's the game that we're in.
Fitz said I go too fast to comp. They said I run shit too fast. They can't comp it. Kiko said they speak the truth. They said 100. Goddamn. I gotta slow it down.
I can comp your stuff. I can comp your stuff, bro. Listen.
Why?
I think we can. If you do a good job, I think you can get a top line comp or at least a general comp in about probably 15 seconds.
Yeah,
10-15 seconds. Yeah.
Yeah.
But how do you do it? How do you do it, Retro? If you're trying to comp, if you're actually dead set on trying to find something, what is your actual process for comping?
What?
Steal my phone.
Steal her phone. No, I'm gonna screenshot. I'm gonna screenshot. Yeah, sometimes I'll steal her phone, but that's if if I'm gonna steal your phone and get deep if we're spending a lot of money. But if I'm not spending a lot of money, I'm just gonna screenshot, go right to eBay, go through my eBay, and I'm gonna get comps off of that. Now everybody else uses Google, but I don't. I do not use Google Image, man. I do sometimes, like if it doesn't come up on eBay.
So me as someone that doesn't know as much as you do, I use eBay just to figure out the name in case eBay won't find the image.
Right. You use Google to find the name. Yeah. You use Google to find it. That's what they were saying earlier. A lot of people will Google image search, then they'll get the title name, then they'll search the title name into eBay with the sold listings. That's what a lot of people do.
Right.
The items that you see. I
Yeah,
use it if the image doesn't get found on eBay.
Ryan said Tucker can comp in 2 seconds or less than 10, basically. And Ryan, you got to be careful with that, brother. Your DM's going to blow up. That's all I'm going to tell you, bro. Because I'm going to tell you right as soon as I get off the phone, I'm DMing you. Just be aware of that, because if you give me the, listen, chat, hear me out. If you sell and you give me the power to comp in 2 seconds, don't even bid against me. I'm gonna win every time.
Bro,
Well,
I swear I can comp at 10. I can comp at 10.
I can comp
That's
in
about it.
about 10, and depending on how fast I'm moving, maybe 15. But what were you gonna say?
so let's talk about that. Because there's a lot of sellers in the chat and buyers. We saw it's basically a 60-40, 60 being no. So some of these sellers, and I see it all the time, they're saying, this is listed for, this is retail. This is the retail price. Come on, chat, this is retail. That doesn't mean anything. It means nothing. And they also say, this is the comp, and you go look it up, there's no solds. They're giving you listing comps.
Oh, I
That
seen
hurts
somebody.
the show.
I
It
seen
does.
You
It
somebody
hurts-
can't do
your
that.
show.
Sellers, hear me out.
Yeah.
You are ruining your show and your credibility by doing that.
Right.
I seen somebody with a Pokemon Monopoly game, okay? The Pokemon Monopoly sealed. And I'm like, well, what's that is? So I comped it real quick. I asked them what they wanted for it. They're like $120. I comped it real quick, $50 on eBay, sold listings religiously. I mean, I'm like, all right, I just bounce off the chat. Well, I come in there a week later, dude. The guy still has all the same shit laid out, right? And someone's asking about that Pokemon game, and he tells them all this comp 120, 120. They bought that. He sold it right there, $120 for a Pokemon game that you can easily get for under $50 on eBay. I was like, holy shit. So he got it sold, but damn, bro, how long did it take? And then when that person gets it, or they might not ever look it up, but if they do, I'm gonna be like, I'm never gonna buy from you again.
And that's the
never
whole
gonna
thing,
buy.
man. Like, guys, the business, one of the fundamental rules of business is it costs 10 times more to get a new customer than it does to retain an old one.
That's exactly right.
That is the cardinal golden rule. Well, there's a lot of cardinal golden rules, but that is right at the top of the list. It costs 10 times more to gain a new customer than it does to keep an old one, right? So you're playing a short game, and that is this platform is too hard to play the short game. It's just too hard. So, get a better handle on what you're doing. Listen, if you sell someone that comes $200 and comes back at 170, you do have to keep in mind the fact of this, right? So, we were having this conversation today. So, you might find an item that's worth $200. You get lucky and go to the flea market, yard sale, estate sale. You find it for $5, right? And you go to eBay, if you sell on eBay, and you go, you know what? Everybody's at $200, but since I'm in this thing at $5, I'll sell it for 170.
Right.
I'm still making a ton of money, and I'm undercutting the market. That's going to show up as a comparable sale. So if you're talking to a seller and the seller says this is a $200 item and it comes back and you see a 170 comp, doesn't mean they're wrong. You just have to look at the range of comps.
Right.
So because that same thing could sell for 205, sells for a low of 170, it might settle in around 185 as an average comp. So it's not that big of a deal.
Right.
It's whenever it's represented as a $200 item and it legit sells for $100 or 120. There's just no reason for that. Either the seller has to do a better job, you have to avoid that seller, or you have to do a better job of being a buyer. And I don't care if it's an our show or anyone else's show, we have to maintain the integrity of the buy-sell process.
But at the
Bugging
same
out,
time,
you're
I'm gonna
right.
put my seller hat on now.
Bugging
I just
out,
had
you
one thing.
saying eBay also isn't the end all of all value. It definitely isn't the end, but
Everything is
it's
only
the
worth what
easiest.
anyone-
It's the easiest and the most widely used and
Mhm.
known,
Yeah.
and the easiest to do.
Right.
Quickly.
Us running auctions is always going to be different. We're going to get people overpaying. We're going to get people underpaying. I mean, that's what we do. That's why that's why Whatnot's so amazing, dude. That's why Whatnot
Right,
is,
and that's what I was
is
just
the
getting ready
shit.
to say. At the same time,
You can
with
buy
all of
smart-
those things being said, you as the
yourself
bidder,
on-
you as the buyer, it is your responsibility to figure out what the value is and what it is you're willing to pay for it.
Right.
That's not our job.
Well, because people are buying for different reasons. Some people overpay for PC.
Right.
Some people overpay for
PC being, some people might not know what
their
PC is.
personal collection. They see an
Right,
item
right,
that they've
right,
been
yeah.
hunting for a long time.
Yeah.
It's $200. They feel like they're not going to see that item again. There's 4 people bidding on it. They'll pay $210 to secure it for their personal collection.
Right.
You can't factor that in. You can't. There's no way you can factor that in. Just know it exists.
Hell no.
So
Yeah, this is an
just know it
auction,
exists.
dude. This is an auction. Don't
I just want to adjust something before we move on to the next segment, guys. So
I'm gonna
again,
run the first sponsor givey.
right. So
Do
we're gonna
that.
run the first sponsor give you guys. Who's this courtesy of?
First one is
You did not. Mail time is
Luna.
coming.
Luna.
Luna Loot. Appreciate you, Luna Loot. We're running the sponsor givey. This
This is
sponsor
a
givey, we're gonna
$10
pin you here.
digital
$10. This is a
Amazon.
$10 Amazon gift card. Winners, please email us your email address or DM us your email address,
Yeah.
and you will get an electronic gift certificate via Amazon.
right.
So
I know
You
I'm
did not
getting in
miss
the
mail
givey.
time.
yeah, no, mail time hasn't happened yet,
It's
guys.
coming. It's coming soon.
Mail time's coming. Queen Janine asked something 40 questions ago, and I
Yes,
caught it,
I wrote it down.
and I guess we both caught it. And
Yeah.
her question was, should we run items at 20 seconds in order to give people time to comp? Retro, I'm gonna kick it to you, and you tell me what your thought is on that. Should we
Why you do
give,
me like that?
as a seller, should we run a 20-second auction to give people time to comp?
You gonna do me like that? You
Don't
gonna
do
give
me
me
like that.
It's on
You gonna do
Don't
me
do me
like
like
that,
that.
man? Hell no, I'm not. I'm not. But look, I'm gonna have a
Hell
different take
nah.
on this than you think that I'm gonna. If you're a newer seller, then yes, I think if you feel more comfortable doing that, then that's fine. If you think that people need me, I
not
don't
our
give a shit,
responsibility.
bro. Yeah, I'm just gonna run because look, this is our problem. So we do this auction setting. So sometimes I don't want you to get a comp because you're gonna pay a couple
Did you say
extra dollars
doo-doo?
because it's cool.
Did you
Yeah,
say
I
doo-doo?
like saying
Oh,
I do
Well,
say
you like
doo-doo
okay.
a lot.
You said doo-doo.
So
He said doo-doo, guys.
we make our extra, all the money you guys steal from us when you buy my $50 items for $10. I make back when I sell you a $2 item for $3 because you want it extra. You want a little extra because it's going so fast. So no, I'm gonna run fast because I'm just gonna run fast. I'm an auctioneer. That's what we do. We
Now,
run quick. So you got
you
to
get
be
to
fast.
see, so chat, if we're, of course, our viewpoint, our vantage point is different, guys, but read the chat. Scroll up and read the responses you're getting because it is what my response was going to be. And let me just share my simple response, which is, I'm a buyer. I buy enough to get us enough packages so we can do mail time. Let's put it that way. You and I were in a show last night or a stream last night. They were doing 30 second auctions.
data on Retro's assertions.
Right. you were Golden Petite. I love it. You were we were in a stream together and they were doing 30-second auctions.
Oh,
How long did you stay
Oh,
there?
that's brutal.
How long did you stay there?
Bro, I said I'm gonna put my head in the window and let the wife slam the fucking window on my head, bro. I'm done with this.
Guys,
I can't
don't
take this anymore. I can't take it.
in,
I can't
in,
take
in
it.
30-second auctions are
dude, they had amazing stuff too, and I left. I can't sit there and wait for 30 seconds because they weren't selling shit, Bill. It'd be like 30 seconds and the item wouldn't sell, and they'd be like, "Oh,
right.
I'll run it again." I'm like, no, don't run that shit again.
Why does it seem like 30 seconds is like 5 minutes?
I don't know.
When you're watching an auction.
It's so terrible and whatnot. It's so
all right, but hear me out. Hear me out.
Tell
guys.
my wife that. Tell my wife
that.
30,
hear me out. Hear me
It's
out.
a long time.
Guys, get in giddy. Get in giddy.
It took Bill forever. I try to tell her it feels like forever. Get the giveaway, guys. Get the giveaway. I'm sorry.
Shit.
I'm sorry. It was Blue
Okay.
Bill.
All right.
Go ahead.
Oh my goodness gracious! My head is. I have so much blood rushing to my head from laughing. All right.
So somebody brought up a good, but I think we already talked about this. But the whole swiping when it's not sudden death after the last second, that's agonizing. That was happening too.
That was part of our last
Guys, please, we're
stream.
begging you.
Yeah, please don't sudden death swipe when it's not sudden death. So
because it does nothing.
Now hear me out. So when we started as a new seller, we did 30-second auctions because you don't know, you can't do 10, you can't do 15, right? So you almost are forced to do 30. Okay, because you got 10 people in your chat, maybe 15, maybe 20 people in your chat. You gotta give love a chance, right? So I would say that the progression is probably 30 seconds in the beginning. First of all, if you do anything longer than 30 seconds, just don't sell on whatnot, right? That's just brutal. I don't care what stage of the process you're in. But so I think 30 seconds is what most new sellers do. But I think after you get to a threshold of selling a couple hundred items, you have to realize that 30 seconds literally seems like 10 minutes, right? So what happens, if I can share this with you guys, if you sell but you don't buy, or you don't buy a lot, what happens is us, and I can only use myself, and I know Milkman's in here, Tucker's in here, XYZ is a seller. There's a lot of people in here that are in various stages. They sell, they buy, or they do both. You, of course, when we go into a stream, I am looking to buy as many items as possible in the shortest amount of time. Me as a buyer.
Great day.
So
please email me.
yeah, great day. Please email us.
message
We'll
me or
send you
email.
DM us, and with your email, we'll send you electronic gift card. So thank you so much. Who was that in courtesy of again?
Right here. I got it right
All
here.
right, guys. So while we're live, because he just won, guys, Luna Loot. Give me the loot.
That
Give
was
me the
courtesy
loot.
of Luna.
Guys, Luna Loot. 3.5K followers, 2K sold. We love the 5.0 rating.
I followed him.
Less than 1 day ship time.
She's got all her shows.
Yep,
The
Luna
profile
Loot.
looks amazing.
How do we get back
She
there?
is in.
Got
right
it.
there.
Okay, so
Go to
Luna.
her shows.
Luna has a show.
I bookmarked him.
She's in a raid train. She's in a ball of raid train. The
There you
fire
go.
one.
All right, so she has a show tomorrow. Shop the Loot, like the super cool logo, by the way. Thumbnail. Tomorrow 6 o'clock. Genspire New Seller Raid Train on 3/8 at 10 o'clock, 10 a.m. She has 44 bookmarks from that, and I guess that is for the 3/8 Raid Train, where she goes on 12 o'clock. So she has a preview at 10, and she's on at 12, guys. So make sure you follow her and give her some love. Now, Luna, I possibly have been in your show. I'm in a lot of people's show. I do see things, and I'm going to come and I'm going to try to win, and I'm going to try to outbid other people. In fact, in her preview, she's got a ton of Vaseline glass. Retro, did you see that?
I need all that.
She's got a ton of Vaseline glass. So I'm telling you right now, I'm coming for the cards. I'm coming for the PS4. Retro's coming for the Vaseline glass that she's going to show here in just a second. Right? I'm coming for all the toys. So Luna, do me a favor. Just there it is. There it is. Look at that, Retro. I know you like that Vaseline glass. So guys, give her a follow. Give her a follow, guys. Luna, we really appreciate your support. Really appreciate your support.
Wait, did you show the raid trains that she's into?
Yeah.
Oh, you showed a raid
the
train?
preview is Saturday at 10, and she goes live at 12, guys. So make sure you bookmark that.
There we go.
Now,
Perfect.
you're not going to hear it from me, but I will tell you, if you're a buyer, it is possible that these Saturday raid trains are great places to pick up good items for undervalue. You didn't hear it from me, but just you might have heard it from me. Reaching for the Vaseline picker, that figures. Reaching for the Vaseline. So,
title.
But hold on. Back to the 20-second auction. So,
I'm gonna run Bella's next while you guys are talking.
So, 20 seconds is about the limit.
Yeah.
But I'm a 10-second sudden death guy because that's the hype of the auction. But a lot of people don't do that. A lot of people don't do that. So, what about you?
Guy? You're a 10-second guy.
10-second. Yep.
Hold on.
Yep.
So you're a 10-second sudden death guy.
Yep. It's sudden death after 10
10
seconds. It's sudden death. Yep. No. I'm talking about as a buyer, man.
As a buyer. You're just trying to get all that stuff for free, huh?
Well, no. I like the thrill of the. I like the thrill of the auction.
10 seconds. 10 seconds is fine to me. But of course, I want sudden death every time, bro. As a buyer, we always do, because I'm just gonna put my max bid in and try to steal it at the end, dude. I'm gonna want that. But 30 seconds, bro, that was brutal. 20 seconds is hard. 20 seconds is a long time too for me. I don't know.
It is.
It depends on how good. If you have the good items, you don't need to go 20 seconds. 10 seconds, 10 seconds. It'll bid and they'll take forever anyways. Like you are wasting. I don't understand how people don't understand that their time is money. I'll never understand how people don't understand their time is money. I'll never get it, bro.
Well, Whistling.
I'll never get it.
You're banned. Whistling, you're banned. Well, okay. So if you understand the metrics, whatnot is items per minute. So just start there and work backwards. The idea of making money on the platform is how many items can you sell in a minute, balanced against how much you're getting per item. So that's how they view every seller when they look at the seller metrics in terms of who is the most productive seller. Okay, period, end of story. Before we do the next giveaway, but
It's already running.
okay, the next giveaway is already running courtesy of, how come it's not pinned, babe? Is it supposed to be pinned? Be Bella. It's supposed to be pinned? All right, Be Bella.
It came off.
The next giveaway, courtesy of Be Bella, $10 Amazon electronic gift card. The winner, please DM us with your email address, and we will send you an electronic gift card. So, Flipping Idiots podcast number 8, guys. We're talking about comping, but now we're talking about something next, which is can you put up a poll? Who uses custom bid versus who swipes?
Okay.
So, chat, while she's putting it up, I guess you can answer in the poll, but it'd be interesting to see in the chat. Guys, who uses custom bid and who does not? 1 for custom bid, 2 for does not. 1 for custom bid, 2 for does not. In the chat, guys. 1 for custom bid, 2 for does not.
What about you, Bill? What you do? I custom.
Oh, shit,
custom,
bro. You know me. Why do you do custom bid? Let's get into that. So, guys, we got mail time coming up, but this is going to be a cool segment. But why do you use custom bid, Retro?
Well, sudden death, obviously, that's simple. I mean, you're just trying to outbid him at the end. But
Right.
custom bid, I can control myself, and when you swipe and 10 other people swipe, you ain't gonna be happy.
It goes to 3 to
it goes from 3 to
real quick.
$47. Right.
Then
Right.
I mean, or you might accidentally well, I know someone that accidentally put $1,000 in my stuff one time. Bill.
Oh,
My nails are too long.
Yeah, Bill. She just blew you right out the water. Chat, you know me better. You know me better. I know.
Lost money. How many people have lost money from a swipe? Let's be
Meaning,
like you swiped and it was way more than you. I'll just.
Ooh, that's a good one.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
I just pay for it. But how many people have lost from a swipe? You know what I'm saying? Like everybody has, bro. That's why I know when someone hits me and they're like, "Dude, I did not mean to do that." I'll give them that refund, bro, because I know where they're at. I hate it.
Right.
Don't get me wrong.
A cat did it, or a dog did it, or a kid did
Yeah,
it.
like my cat has swiped on my shit before, bro. Like our cat has swiped on my phone.
Oh man, bro.
I swear to God, and I paid for it.
I will.
Shit, bro.
Right now, I will disconnect you from the show if you tell me your cat swiped and won something.
I swear.
Guys, there's 20 entries and it's a $10 Amazon gift card.
In our bedroom,
you don't want free money?
We were laying on the bed.
You got 41 seconds.
Patches. I don't know where his ass is at. This motherfucker swiped my phone and paid $17 for a T-shirt a women's T-shirt that I would have never bought, bro. And I bought it. I kept it. I didn't say a fucking word because I didn't want to tell him. I did not want to tell people my cat swiped. I'm not gonna say
chat. My headset is on mute right now, so I can't hear anything he's saying.
My fish.
But what I can tell you is get in the givey. 16 seconds, guys. Guys,
me,
get in the givey, guys. We have 55 in the chat, 24 in the givey, 57 in the chat, 25 in the givey's. $10 free money, guys.
Game over.
All right, guys.
We gotta talk about Bella.
I'm gonna tell you right now. You're never gonna get me to believe that your cat swiped.
I promise you.
Pixar didn't happen.
It's
Whitney
so
Bob.
Bad now. It's so bad now that when the motherfucker's walking around in the bed, I swipe the shit over so the cat can't swipe it because it happened. And I will believe so much shit now because it happens, bro. I didn't message somebody though and get my $17 back. I got that shirt, I ran it in a stream and made $3 off it. So fuck off. I lost $14 due to this cat.
Well, let me ask you this: did you give the cat the extra money? Did you give the cat the extra money?
I bought treats.
I don't think that happened. I guarantee you that cat got the same old treats that he got the day before you got that extra $3. I guarantee it. All right, guys, Be Bella.
Pay attention.
Be Bella.
You're very handsy.
How about this? Be Bella. First of all, we love you. Thank you so much for supporting this absolutely crazy podcast where one of the hosts is trying to convince us that his cat swiped on his shirt. Not going to happen. Be Bella. I'm sorry. Be Bella. I took time away from us supporting you, guys. So Be Bella, 3.3 followers, 2.2K sold, average ship time 1 day, 5.0 rating. Her show Oh, she's in
the
a she's in our raid train with us, guys. 3-8 raid train. Make sure you follow her. It's a 5-minute, basically. We got to give away stuff for 5 minutes and talk about what we do.
Bill's giving away a Gym Man 10 Charizard.
I am not giving away a Gym Mint Charizard. I am giving away a Gym Mint 11.5 Karate Cat by Rick James Bitch Trading Company. All right, guys. B Bella's next show. You're jealous of that, bro. You're. Oh, Whistling Duck said B Bella is meh. Wow.
Oh,
wow.
Ooh,
Whistling, you're salty as hell, bro. Whistling, you're salty as hell. Oh,
Whistling
shit.
Duck been on one all day.
I got something from you, Whistling. I got to show the crowd. All right, guys, back to B Bella.
Wait till mail time.
Oh, mail time. It's almost mail time.
It's past mail time.
All right, guys, mail time coming up. All right, B Bella. Make sure you follow her. She has the raid train on 3/8, which is Sunday at 2:45. We have that bookmark. Her next show, which is Storage Locker Finds, is 3/11 at 5 o'clock. And she has shows scheduled out.
That's when we got to do that
for weeks to come. I guess we need to bookmark all these, right?
So it's not right.
All right. So, guys, B Bella from Alabama.
Let's get her some follows, guys.
Guys, let's get B Bella some followers. Let's get her some. B Bella, you in the chat? First of all, tell Whistling Duck.
Phone swiping cat. I'm gonna show them the phone swiping cat. They're lying to me. Where's that son bitch at?
We have two.
I have two.
Beansy has swiped on mine.
Oh, wait, hold on. B Bella is an Army veteran that loves hunting in storage lockers. So do I. By the way, guys, I went to a live storage today. It was a waste of 5 hours. I'm just letting you know. B Bella is an Army veteran. Thank you for your service. And I forgot to do this with the previous person. Sorry, I'll read it. She also owns a small family run farm. Okay, Figview Farm. They make freeze dried candy, jellies, and jams. B Bella, I got to be honest right now. You're not doing a good job of helping us understand that you could be sending us freeze dried jelly, candy, and jams. I think I want some.
I don't know how the hell she got all the time to do all this shit. God damn, is she an Army veteran? She got jumped out of planes.
B Bella, thank you so much. We really appreciate it. Really appreciate you.
I'm gonna let you go here.
I'm over here bitching about.
Go back to Luna's because we didn't read.
Oh yeah, we didn't read Luna's. It's important. Luna loves thrifting and garage sales, and she wants to share her passion and love with you. Is that how you do it?
Happy?
How you do it? How you do it? All right. She likes estates, garage sales, collectibles, vintage games, and toys. Hey, Luna, if you have any vintage games, please DM me and don't DM Retro. Does she love her logo? Steve Philly Flipper. So Philly Flipper helped her with this logo. And don't forget, guys, Philly Flipper is agreeing to pay for your food, your drinks, and your gas if you go to the 29th event in Tampa. So, all right. So,
I swear, it's a swiping cat.
Yeah. They look really active right now. Super active.
Whatever. I'm canceling everything I get from you from now on from my cat swipe.
All right.
Cat swipe.
Here we go.
Here's the mail, it never fails. It makes me want to wipe my head. When it comes, I want to well.
All right, guys. Flipping Idiots podcast, episode number 8. Blue bill on the bottom, big bill on top, mail time. So if you're just joining the show, mail time is a segment where we pick items that we bought.
My bad.
And we show you guys real time how we receive our packages. We allow you guys to vote on the best package, and then we highlight that seller as seller of the week. We give them a shout out, we pin them, we tag them, we send them kisses and loves and all the other stuff. And we just basically tell them great job for taking, the shipping part of your business very seriously. So guys, it's basically a live unboxing. So here's what we do. So we're going to take the phone. Now, guys, just know last week I got my ass handed to me. Okay. Last week I got my ass handed to me. We opened 3 packages. They were all absolute garbage. Well, they weren't garbage. They just weren't good. So we had to open a total of 5 packages. We had to open 5 packages to find a good one. All right. So here's the packages we have for the week. Okay. This is number 1. Now, what we do, guys, is we hide the name. If you're new to the segment, we hide the name of the seller so you can't see. and then we reveal it once it's over, and then we highlight the best package. Okay, so you get to choose 3 of these packages, guys. That's item number 1. So just put in the chat which one you want. Item number 1.
Make sure you flip over the top, guys, so you guys can see.
Item number 2. Little tape action. Okay. Item number 3, which is a flat rate box. Item number 4, clearly a reuse because it came in an eBay box, which is okay. Item number 5, which is a big old box that says Sideshow Collectible.
Ooh.
Item number 6, this is a heavy kind of medium-sized box. And item number 7, which is another Amazon box. So a lot of Amazon reuse here, guys, which I'm okay with. Okay. Oh, wait. And then this is the mystery package. I'm going to open this one so you guys see what it is. This is a mystery package. I have a feeling whoever sent this package probably didn't do a good job, but we'll see. Okay. All right.
Like
Jesus.
2 to 5s.
All right. Item number 1. Item number 2. Item number 3. Number 4, that's the eBay package. Number 5 is the tall Sideshow Collectibles. 6 is this one over here, and 7. So choose 3.
All right, we need 3. So 2 and 5 for sure. 2 and 5.
I knew they were going to go with the Sideshow Collectibles.
I
All
want
right, so
number
you
9.
We need one more,
I
guys.
want
So
number
you want-
9.
you want to see the
Number
taped
9.
over job, huh? It says heavy, but it's not really heavy. By the way, guys, look at all the other packages here that I could have opened this week. There's like another 15.
Look at that one with all the dog stickers. That's the nice one.
2,
What's
5,
this?
7.
Guys, who sends a package like this? This is not professional.
That's a beautiful package.
Guys, this is not professional. Do you want to see who sent this package, guys? Do you want to see this? This non-professional? I mean, who does shit like that? Let's see.
Look at that package, guys.
Horrible.
Guys, who is Shauna Biozazi? Who's that? Guys, who's
God.
Shauna Biozazi? Who's that?
God damn, he put my whole fucking address on the internet. Jesus Christ.
Government information
I put his whole
God
address on the
damn.
internet. He ships
Jeez.
packages to 99% of the people in the chat. All
Every
right.
single person who has my address.
All
Mikey
right,
B
guys.
said open it. Mikey B said you better open that. He said
Oh,
you better
okay.
open it.
All right, guys. We're gonna open the dog sticker package as a bonus, okay?
Dude,
So this is our version of live unboxing. All right, here we go, guys. Now, guys, remember what we're trying to accomplish here. We want to have fun, but we also want to show you what we see as buyers on the app. Okay?
We want Whatnot to grow, guys. We want Whatnot to grow, and when we have horrible packaging and we can't live up to a standard, we can't grow this. We can't grow this app.
All right. Now, guys, this is purely.
There you go.
But I'm trying to show them this. I'm trying to show them the tape. All right, so that's what we got.
So it's
All right.
recycled. Nothing wrong with that.
I didn't say anything wrong. I just want them to see. There's a whole. It's like a good ship. There's got to be a good presentation here.
Okay.
All right, here we go, guys. Now, again, we're not going to disclose. Can you guys
Check
see
it.
everything good?
Yep.
I don't see it.
All right, guys. I want you guys to know I'm making an
Whoa,
announcement
look
today.
At the cover. The box
Got-
says He-Man and G.I. Joe, bro.
Oh,
Damn.
good eyes. Guys,
Dude,
I
that
want you
box
guys to
would've been
know
fire, bro.
I am breaking into the business of GPK now.
Ooh.
All right, I don't know. I don't remember buying this, guys. I got to be honest.
I don't remember you buying it. I'll give you $8 a piece.
All right, guys. So individually
fair deal.
packaged. Individually
Bubbles on the
packaged.
inside.
Bubbles on the inside.
or outside. Oh god.
Guys, bubbles inside or outside?
Inside.
Okay.
I'm outside.
Everything's individually packaged. I really don't remember buying this. I don't know why I have so many boxes. I don't even know who. Did you buy this?
No.
Maybe
It's
you
you
want a
probably 3
giveaway.
in the morning doing your thing.
All right, guys. So the entire everything inside is individually wrapped, guys.
And there's one
Every-
thing of bubble in the bottom.
And there's a thing of bubble on the bottom. So, guys,
there
and there was
was
a
this.
thing of bubble on top. So, you guys, this is package number 2.
2.
Okay. I think I know who this is. Retro, do you know who this
Well,
is?
it doesn't matter right now.
I
just
think
know
I
who
do.
it does.
I think I do.
I think I know who that is. All right, so here you go, guys. Package number 2. All right. I like it. Everything's individually packaged.
Number 5.
Not bad,
Package
not bad,
number
not bad.
5. Now, I was a little concerned, guys. This says hazmat, and it also says hazmat here.
It switched that to us one time though.
They
Whatnot did
switched it on
that.
accident.
Okay.
That means it was delayed.
All right, guys. So
We
I will.
made this rookie mistake.
So I will tell you, if that was an accident, it cost this person a lot of money. Okay, you send something hazmat, it costs you a lot of money, and there's an
You
extra hazmat sticker. So
It
FYI.
switched it. I don't remember if you remember Whatnot had a
I
glitch
did it
one
before
time, and it
too. When you
switched us-
toggle,
it's-
it'll
yeah, it
toggle if
switched
you like
us to,
swipe
like-
up and down.
Dude, we had to ship 30 packages out hazmat, bro.
Yeah, we did that too in the beginning.
Back.
Guys,
Crazy.
can I also make a suggestion? Do yourself a favor as quick as possible and get a thermal label. Just telling you, my opinion.
Oh yeah.
Thermal
That's
label.
definitely a-
so
Game
important.
changer, guys.
And it's a
Guys, in the
tax
chat,
write-off.
in the chat. I mean, not to call yourself out, but just as a point, if you do not have a thermal label, let us know in the chat if you do not have a thermal label. Hold on.
Tax write-off.
I
I
just
know
wanna make
big
sure no-
sellers that still print their shit out. I know big
right.
sellers that still.
I'm happy to get an extra piece of cardboard. Okay,
That's a
nothing
good
wrong
piece.
with that. All right, what do we got here? Now, I will tell you this, guys. Check this out. This, even though it may not look visually appealing, is actually a very sturdy
Effective.
and effective
It's
way to keep the box from getting crushed right to left. I don't know if there's anything in here, but I actually love this kind of stuff. This is like little tips and tricks. I do like
Fill
that.
spaces with boxes, guys.
All right. I know who this is.
I know
Retro.
who it is too. Dang. What is that?
I don't.
Is this the fucking? What is this? A shower curtain?
That's a yeah.
Guys, what are we doing here? Like, you're not even using
That's
it.
okay. It's all right.
Okay. All right. You see, guys, chat. You see it?
Okay.
What's that? What's this?
Just more
What the hell are you buying?
plastic.
Speakers?
Okay.
What's it?
That's it. Yeah, you're gonna want to look at that. So that was in the bottom. Nothing was underneath that.
So,
Only on the
okay.
side, right?
oh, that's not good. Well, hold on. What is that? Oh God.
They made it though.
Guys, so I want you to see this. So I love Waterford Crystal, but you saw how it came, right? You saw how that came, right?
This box saved it.
Right. So again, I'm just showing you guys the chat. You guys make the decision on what you think.
That was put in the bottom.
Right. The bottom, no bubble wrap around this. This
Damn,
is laying loosely in there like a shower curtain.
That's not from retro.
Nothing on the bottom. So chat. So chat. Now,
be the
now
judge.
chat. Here's the thing. Okay. Remember, we're not here to beat up the seller because you're not ever going to know who this is unless you were there when I bought it. But just think about that for a second. Like, this is Waterford Crystal showing up, just basically waiting to be broken. If worst case scenario, if it's not broken and you do resell, you want the box to be crispy. You want there to be no bent corners. I mean, so just think
Yeah,
about
it's
that
a
for a
beautiful
second.
box.
Just think about that for a second, guys. All right.
All right.
So-
So that's number 5, guys.
So that's number 5, guys.
That's the winner.
Not really sure what that was for.
Yeah, wait, listen. This is important.
I mean, if anything,
That's important.
this should have went underneath
Extra piece off the box.
the bottom, not the top.
All right, guys. So that's number 5. And
Guys.
clearly not hazmat, by the way.
No.
Just so you know.
But I made that mistake in the beginning.
All right, guys. Box number 7.
Number 7.
And now we don't forget, we have two bonus packages for you guys. So box number 7, Amazon reuse, which is perfectly fine.
Nice. I'm actually scared if you open up the one with all the dogs on it. I have no idea. what
Yeah,
that
whoever
is.
sent that, I don't.
I'm serious, dude. I don't know what he did. Oh, fuck.
So you're claiming ownership, is what I understand.
I'm stressed, bro.
All right, guys, here we go. You got some paper in the top. I'm not opposed to newspaper.
Ooh.
What
That's
the
very
hell?
good.
You got muriatic acid?
Well, guys,
You bought muriatic acid?
now look,
See, now you
This
can't
is very
send that
good.
shit to my neighborhood. They'll think we're
Guys-
cooking dope here, guys. You can't
guys,
do that.
hear me
Don't
out.
send it to Akron.
Guys, hear me out. I would probably imagine there's no hydrochloric acid on this, but holy shit, that could be scary to somebody. I'm just saying.
It
Just
says
saying.
muriatic
But it's just
acid.
cardboard.
I'm just. Look,
This
This
should have been
is a
the
good
hazmat
method.
item.
This is a good That's exactly right. This should have been in a hazmat box. This was used as a semi box to cover this. So I love that strategy by you. By
That's
the way.
very good.
Makes sense. You can't ship it.
Yeah, you
It's
can't
a
ship that
support.
box. You got to use it.
Oh,
Yeah, baby.
Look at that
What
bad
is that?
boy.
Coming to a Ray train near you.
Not my Ray.
Coming
train,
to a
it's
Ray
outlawed.
train near
We
you.
don't do Transformers or Pokemon.
All right.
I had a
So that
Transformers
was
earlier.
all right. So you got bubble on the bottom. You got bubble on the sides. You got paper on the sides.
Paper in the bottom.
You have look.
What
That
the
says
hell?
Oh wait. Is that a Charizard? Is that a
A cherry?
Charizard? Hold on.
Man, stop that shit up, bro. That shit's outlawed anyways.
Is that a Charizard? Oh, I guess it is. And Pokemon? Okay. That's for you, Retro. I bought it for you. All right, guys. So bubble wrap in the bottom, bubble paper on the sides. You got another little flap here protecting this right here.
Got a little flap,
And right. And inside of here,
This is quality.
and inside of here, you got two pieces of cardboard with bubble wrap protecting what appears to be a graded game of some sort. So there you go, guys.
I like this one.
This is box number 9?
7.
7.
7.
You like how
Box
he said
number
a
7.
graded game of
There's a
some
clear
sort?
winner
He
in
don't
my
wanna
mind.
show it to me because he's on some
So this is
bullshit,
good. We don't
y'all.
have to open up another one, right?
None of that all that shit is outlawed for the Ray train. All that shit, I'm outlawing it all. Blue Bill
All right.
said no.
All right, so we're good on
All right,
on
guys.
those,
So
right?
is that guys? Guys?
Hold on, I'm gonna do a poll.
Hey, guys, is this better than last week? Because I got absolutely roasted last week. Guys, I got absolutely roasted last week, so I had to open 5 packages to get a good one. So
Open that
that's a little
goddamn
better,
dog.
right?
Open the dog box. That's the winner.
Oh, that's right, guys. We have 2 bonus. So while she tallies the votes, I'm going to give you guys 2 more, right? Now, this seller, I don't know who it is because I didn't look at the name. I'm just going to tell you, I don't like the green packaging. So I would
Dang,
recommend
racist as
I would
hell.
recommend to the seller do a better job of choosing a different color because this is not appealing to the eye. Okay, I'm disappointed. I don't even know what's inside the package.
Damn, bro.
Okay,
This
so
is bad. It's an album.
all right.
It's Rick James.
All right, guys, polls up.
I'm saying it's a record album. It's Rick James. What are you guys guessing? What's the
All
guesses,
right.
guy?
Careful.
Let's see what we got here.
Careful. She knows you'll cut
Polls up,
yourself.
guys.
So guys, bonus number
Who's the
1.
winner?
Cut away from the
Oh,
body.
hold on. Bonus number 1.
Rick
Jesus,
James.
cut that.
Bonus number 1. You use way too much tape. Okay, you secured the package way too much.
Look how pretty.
Oh my gosh! If you think whoever did this, if you think this is a way of apologizing for the green packaging, you're incorrect. Let's see what we got here.
That shit got a bow on it.
Her address. Aww.
Oh look, and they gave a
Who's this
bonus.
from?
Oh, let me see what we have. Thank you for your first purchase from my shop. I don't know about that. That's kind of
Look at
shady.
the
I
extra
told you I don't like
effort.
green. This is shady.
Whose is this? Who did
Shady.
this? Whose is this?
It's so lovely.
Whistling,
Whistling, we love you.
my favorite. Guys, if you don't know about this album,
You talk
sorry.
about somebody who takes
Sorry.
their business serious. What is this?
Sorry, Whistling. If you don't know about this album, Whistling, I'm so thankful.
Oh!
Thank you so much.
Look what she threw in there.
Hey guys, what y'all know about this? Ain't no
Breaking.
stopping us. Ain't no stopping. They're probably like, what the hell's going on? All right, Whistling Duck, we love you. I don't like the green.
Whistling,
I
you're
don't
the
like the
best.
green poly bag though. That was terrible. All right, Whistling.
Thank
Love you. Thank you so much. That's one of my
What you
favorite
know
albums.
about
All right,
this one?
guys. If I can offer the chat one piece of advice, don't do stuff like this. It's
Mikey B. Mikey B's in the chat.
It's tacky. It's tacky at best. Okay. I mean, dinosaurs, guys.
What is going on?
Dinosaurs. All right.
We've been waiting to open this package for 2 weeks.
Yeah, literally. Guys, this package is so old it has their old return address on it.
Yeah.
If there's not a Shih Tzu on here, we're sending it back.
Dude, it's dinosaurs and dogs.
Look. I did that.
Guys, come on, guys. Hey, guys, do me a favor.
I love
hey,
it.
chat. No political statements on boxes, okay,
That's
guys?
amazing.
No political
That
statements.
is amazing.
Okay. Terrible, terrible taste.
What was it?
Terrible taste.
I
Terrible
didn't see
taste.
it. I didn't see it.
Terrible, absolutely
Oh.
terrible. This is not the time or place. This is not the time or place.
That's funny though.
That's the best.
All right, guys, this is bonus package number 2, and
Oh,
then
God,
we're going
I'm scared.
to look.
Aww.
That's extra.
That's a
That
monkey
was
loving.
3.
What the shit is this?
That's monkey loving.
Guys, what the shit is this?
What are they trying to say though with the white and the?
Yeah, dude, is this some sort of a
Why
racial
are you
statement?
Is this racist?
Is this a
God
racial
damn it,
statement?
Are y'all trying to say
Izzy,
something?
you got me canceled.
Guys, this is a racial statement?
I wasn't there.
We're just not figuring out what's on.
Is this what is really?
Dude,
Chat,
Clearly, they're down with the swirl.
chat, what do you think?
first show on YouTube canceled.
Canceled. Done.
Only me. Retro got canceled.
Oh, with the newspaper.
Oh, look, crossword puzzle.
That's what he saved it for you. Oh shit! I don't even know what you bought. What did you
Tons
even
of-
buy? You don't even know what you bought.
I don't either.
Bro,
we don't
I buy-
remember either.
I buy some
$100
other shit.
to a bucket of shit. $100 to a bucket of shit. You don't know what you bought.
I have no
Right
idea.
now.
All right, let's
You
go.
have no idea. I don't know.
All right,
what you
look,
bought.
look, look.
It's
All right, you got
probably-
paper.
How did we buy?
What the shit is this? Here, you play it. All right, there's plenty of guys, plenty of reusable packing material.
This is very safe.
Oh, wait. Oh, that's a piece of paper. All right, that's bonus package number 2, guys. So you get a chance. I still don't understand the message here. I still don't understand. I don't like the trope. I don't understand the message. I don't like the
It might
trope.
be kind of racist.
Yeah,
God damn. God. Jesus Christ, guys.
that's terrible. That is absolutely terrible.
We're joking.
Bill,
you guys
when
know
I
we love
say
that
you're
shit.
racist, it's funny. When you say I'm racist, it makes me look terrible, okay?
It makes you look
Run
racist.
scared?
It makes you look
Yeah.
racist.
I'm white. Don't do that.
Oh,
Guys,
that's a good
Guys, hold on a
what's this
second.
poster.
Guys, we received a package and a freaking poster. What is going on around here?
Mikey B with Mikey
didn't
B's got a thing
sell.
with posters.
I ran
Somebody
it to
tag
$1 and it didn't
Zombie.
Jeez. That's the definition of using the stuff that you have on hand, guys.
sell. I mean, hey, we're just trying to save the environment.
Listen,
Now, if you would have
That's
packed this
right.
the correct way, I could have actually used this garbage bag.
I don't know what.
I don't
it
even
is,
know what's in
bro.
here.
I wasn't there,
what the hell
bro.
did we buy?
What the shit is in here, man?
What did you
Dude,
It feels like
God,
another
he-
stuffed animal.
God damn, he's fucking with you bad.
Look at this.
Oh, dude, what did he do? Oh God, he did you
It's a
wrong,
fucking
bro.
Guys,
Oh,
It's a bunch of bags.
What the fuck?
It's a bunch of
dude?
bags.
you know what? Mikey B, you're a shit bag. You are
Son
an
of a
absolute
bitch, you
shit
just
bag.
wait.
I have no choice but to open it because I could have bought something.
You gotta open it now, bro. Oh, he
I
did you
do.
so wrong.
Jesus. This
Oh.
There's
podcast is
nothing
gonna
here.
turn into 3 hours.
They said it's Putin nesting dolls.
Oh, something's there. They said it's Putin nesting dolls.
Look at
Fuck.
What in
Mikey
the
B.
shit?
It's still
Fucked
there,
up, bro.
We're trying to be safe. He wanted to win the award. He wanted to win. He's
What the
trying to get
shit?
Spotlight Seller. God damn it.
Oh, it's
shit. You
That's right. I bought it for the
Putin
baby.
doll.
That big old.
You didn't even know what you bought. That's how you
I
practice
didn't. I
right there,
forgot.
guys. You tell me right now that dog package was the best package, right?
That was amazing.
One's in the chat if that,
That
was
was
the
so
safest way
good.
to send
One's
the
in
elbow.
the chat.
One's in the chat if we won.
Guys.
That was amazing.
Listen, this is what I have.
Boom.
This is what I have to deal with.
Best ever.
This
I
is
have
what
3
I-
ones right there. I win.
This is what I have to deal
I
with.
want Spotlight Seller
Holy
right
shit.
fucking now. I
Dude, that
want
literally took-
Spotlight Seller right
Look,
now, Bill.
I got
You
her. I
Spotlight
got her.
Seller me. You
Elmo
click on my
backpack.
name.
Spotlight
You
Seller him.
Spotlight Seller me. God damn it. You click on my name and you tell him how many followers I got, Bill. You tell him, Bill. This is bullshit. I worked hard for this.
Holy shit. Holy God.
All right.
Guys.
So who is? I don't even know. Who is the
won?
Spotlight Seller?
Oh, wait. Oh, yes,
I
guys.
didn't even look.
Yeah, so we got so caught up in unwrapping this last package
It
for
was
20
7.
minutes.
It was 7.
It is
Number 7.
It's Alex Babs from
Oh, somebody tag.
guys.
Finders Keepers,
Finders Keepers Brothers.
That's
Finders Keepers
horrible.
Brothers.
That's set up.
What do you
he's
call them?
terrible.
Friendly Finders?
Or the Friendly Finders, as
The
Retro often calls them.
The Friendly Brothers Keepers.
He's on.
Guys, so the packages weren't bad. The middle one with the Waterford probably would have done a little better job, but the first one was actually pretty damn good, right? So you guys chose
Yeah,
number
it
7.
was good.
Remember, we didn't choose number 7. You guys chose number 7. Guys, give Finders Keepers Brothers some love. You guys
He's
have
on.
already heard. You guys have already heard the story about the first time he shipped us something, and he's clearly come a long way since then. And shout out to him. He's also in our raid train on the 14th. So,
Oh, is he? Ryan just said he.
all right, guys, do me a favor. Everybody in the chat.
He might be running.
That's okay. Everybody in the chat, tag Finders Keepers Brothers one more time. Tag them one
Just
more
keep
time. Everybody in the
tagging
chat.
him and tagging
Just
him
keep
and
tagging.
tagging him.
Finders
Tell him he's
Keepers
an
Brothers.
asshole.
So, Spotlight
That's
Seller
all
of the
good.
Week, guys. Want to give him some love? You can just click on their link right there.
They said thank you for not picking 3.
Thank you for not picking 3. Who was
Number 3 is yours bugging out.
Oh.
Now, guys, can I tell you this? You know the funnest part about mail time is after the show is over, I have 15 packages to open.
You're gonna
Yeah.
call me,
No,
right?
It's like Christmas.
I'm gonna call you, and we're gonna open everyone
That's what
together.
we
So,
always
Please
do.
give-
We call each other
Please
and
give
open
our
up
boy the
packages.
Finders Keepers.
so guys, Finders Keepers Brothers, congratulations, guys. You guys are Spotlight
Thanks,
Sellers of the
guys.
Week.
Guys, keep spamming
Yeah, we
him
so much
during his
appreciate.
stream.
Yeah, we so much appreciate you guys hanging in there. And I'm sorry you had to endure trash bags and dollar store bags and paper and more trash bags to simply get to our new grandbaby's Elmo
For
backpack.
Elmo. Aww.
Which, just so you guys know, there's a very strong probability our granddaughter will not be able to use this until she's 2 years old. But there's nothing wrong with buying 2.5
That's
years in
okay.
advance. Nothing wrong with
okay.
buying stuff 2.5 years in advance.
You should buy her. You should get your grandbaby some flip flops.
Already did it.
She already did that,
Oh,
and
okay. I was
chances
just
are
making
she
sure.
won't use those flip flops until she's a year old. So,
I was
guys,
just
we're
making
buying
sure.
out. We're buying
buying
clothes.
yours out.
We're buying
You
clothes
like
right now
buying
for 2027, guys. We're buying clothes right now for 2027.
Oh.
All right, our next sponsor, Gibby. While we go ahead and take some questions,
Guys,
we're gonna do this first.
Sponsor Gibby. We're going to take some questions. Guys, as usual, one of our biggest supporters, one of our great supporters, Pyromedic. So, guys,
Feed in the chat right now, guys.
guys
Look at
in the
that
chat.
fucking mustache. Look at that
Give-
mustache, guys.
oh,
Oh,
Let's
Fat
check it
fingers.
out.
No, just do the arrow down. Just okay. No,
He
you're good.
does mustache.
He does. He
rides.
does. That's
Yeah.
porn star
Yeah.
level mustache, guys.
He does mustache
Pyromedic.
rides, guys.
Better than that now.
Guys, 1.8, 1.6 followers, 1.5 sold. Building his channel, typical small town dad. 2 boys, loves to buy and
Good-
sell.
hey, look, he can't
Both of
hear
his
us.
boys are
He
collectors.
can't hear us, bro. He's in a meeting with us on
That's
mute.
okay.
So we
They
can,
can though.
we can talk all the shit we want, guys. This is
Do
great.
we have captions on?
This is awesome. I love it. Yeah, just act like we're talking shit.
Yeah.
He thinks we're going off, guys. He has no idea. We're fucking going
He's
at
laughing.
it right
He's
now.
laughing.
He don't know what we just said, but it
Guys,
was real terrible.
Guys, Pyromedic.
That's amazing.
Guys, Pyromedic. Again, thank you guys
Such
for
a
your
good dude,
support. I
guys.
want to thank our mods
Yeah,
today
he's a
as
good
well as
guy.
everyone else. I want
He's
to
a
thank everyone.
firefighter.
Firefighter, ex-Army Ranger too, if I remember from our last conversation. Guys, give him some love. Let's
He
see his
saves
next
life.
show. His next show is tomorrow, 5:56,
Rookie Ray
guys.
Train.
Tomorrow, 5:56. He's going to be in a Rookie Ray Train on Saturday.
Yeah.
Retro. All right, guys. So
Yeah.
check him out on Saturday. Last time I went in his show, I'm just telling you right now, guys, I bought a lot of good shit. You can believe me or
He
not
better
believe
be
me.
ready. You think he's gonna be ready?
Guys,
He
there's a
better be
reason.
fucking ready.
There's a
Better be ready.
reason why I
Better.
keep getting packages every week, and we do this mail time with 10 packages. Is
Yeah.
because I go to the right channels and find the right stuff,
Mhm.
guys. So Pyromedic, support him. He has good stuff. He's a good dude, and I'm telling you, he has
Scooch
good
down,
stuff.
they can't.
So, oh, sorry, I was trying to show the.
The shows. Get him some bookmarks,
Guys, get him some bookmarks, guys.
This,
give him some love. Give him
this
some
Gibby
bookmarks.
is courtesy of Pyro.
Pyromedic.
Get
So,
in the
guys, the
giveaway.
winner.
Free money.
Guys,
free
jump in the
money.
giveaway. 34 people in the chat, 13 people in the giveaway. So please get in the giveaway. It is $10 Amazon gift card sponsored by Pyromedic. It will be sent to you electronically. So the winner, please DM us your email address.
All winners of
And
tonight.
yeah, all winners, please email us your
Every
email
single
address
person.
and we will send you your electronic gift card. So, all right. That mail time was better than last week,
Yeah.
right? So, I'm actually pretty excited. I did not realize. I don't know how it happened. I don't realize I bought so many boxes of garbage pail kits.
I don't even know where you bought
I
those.
had no idea. Don't
What
even
the hell are
remember.
you doing? See, so you can sit there and bitch about my cat swiping, but you're swiping while you're sleeping.
That's
Did you
probably
tell them
true.
the story about the tail?
Hotel.
The tail you bought when
Oh,
you were sleeping.
See?
you're not helping my case right now.
See, I told
When
you.
he was sleeping.
Yeah, but I didn't blame it on my damn cat.
No, my cat did it, and I didn't blame it on nobody. I paid for that
Mhm.
shit.
All right. You
But,
know,
he,
that's
but
where you're
he
getting
bought
me
this
wrong.
random
in your mind,
tail.
if you believe that your cat did it, then there's no one that can prove you wrong. Okay, so let's just go with that.
Yeah.
All right. So,
Getting the gibby, guys.
all right, guys, getting the giving, sponsored by Pyromedic. Chat, I wanted to share something with you. I want to get your feedback. Now, I want some honest feedback. So, I recently started buying some original custom vintage toys from the 50s, 60s, and 70s on Temu. And they seem to be selling pretty good. I wanted to get your opinion on whether or not I should keep doing that.
What? What the hell did you just say to me?
Temu.
Some vintage?
Yeah, original vintage toys from the 50s, the 60s, and the 70s. Temu. If you go to the right spot on Temu, you can find vintage toys, and they seem to be doing pretty well. Do you have an opinion on whether or not I should keep buying them?
Do it. I would put your life savings into it.
That's terrible advice.
I'm just trying to help you out, bro.
That's
Look,
not helping.
mortgage the crib.
Mortgage the crib.
You get rid of everything. You put it all on Temu.
Yeah, see, but Loveland, though, there's a difference between buying Temu and buying like for instance, I got like First Ed GI Joe brand new on card. I haven't even told you about this.
I don't know what you're talking about.
You don't because I haven't told you about it.
Okay?
All those Pokemon cards, they came from Temu.
I bet they did. Winner! You're getting some from Temu, Kistler. That's what it sounds like to me.
Kistler, make sure you DM me your emails, guys.
Kistler, appreciate you.
Man, sell that
Follow our boy Pyromedic.
Yoda behind you. You should run that Yoda behind you for $1.
Oh, so speaking of which, I'm glad you mentioned that. No, we won't be running the Yoda, but check this out, chat. So remember on Tuesday you had your Godzilla,
Some items.
right? Okay, so that you're going to run that in a raid train, I'm guessing,
Yeah, I'm running a Godzilla.
or are you just flexing?
Dude,
Okay.
I'm gonna run it for $1. I ain't scared of fucking no ghost, bro.
Chat, you know what this is?
I don't know what it is.
Oh, it's a sign.
I'm gonna hold this while you talking about your bullshit.
Got another one. He held one back.
Guys,
It's a Temu machete.
this is a Temu machete.
Temu! Oh god.
Right? Guys, this is
That's fire, bro.
Ari Lyman, Jason #1, signed JSA
It's our last
machete.
one, guys.
I never die. We're going to be running this in a raid train.
It's a real machete.
Oh yeah, that's a real machete.
Oh yeah, that
Chop
thing's
that
sharp.
fucking shelf back there. You chop that
Look
shelf
at
in
the
half.
teeth on the other side.
Guys,
Chop
we're going to be
something
running
in
this.
half.
Stop.
Nita, do you got a cantaloupe in the fridge? Go grab something. We're gonna throw it in the air and see if Phil can cut it in the air like Fruit Ninja. Dude, this is YouTube, dude. This is YouTube. We're trying to get hits, Phil.
Did you
Cut
say
that fucking Yoda's head off?
Did you say a
Oh my
cantaloupe?
God.
Yeah, you got
Did
a
you say a
cantaloupe in
cantaloupe?
the crib?
I don't. We live
You
in
got a
very
cantaloupe?
different parts of the country.
Well, what do you got?
You
Watermelon.
You got a melon?
Clearly.
I
Watermelon,
didn't
clearly.
say that because you kept saying that shit about me. I couldn't say watermelon to you, Bill. God
That's
damn it.
Everybody has watermelon in the refrigerator. What
I
is
don't.
wrong with you guys?
I don't. $100
this-
to a bucket of shit. I don't got no watermelon in
This
my
country
fridge.
this country is declining quick. Declining
Whatever.
quick. Guys, we're going to be running this in the raid train, and we may
It's defining
have
quickly.
potentially some more Jason stuff, guys. JSA certified Ari Lyman, Jason number
This is a cool
one.
piece.
This is a super
It's
cool
our last
piece.
one. Did we
And
have
this
2 or
is
3?
and this is an actual machete, guys. So we're going to be running this in the raid train. So be on the
Yes,
lookout for
please.
this. And please
Will
bid a
you
lot of money.
chop something in
I'm gonna
half
put up
on the
our
raid
next
train with it? I think you
sponsor.
should
I
chop something
will-
in half with it on the raid train.
I will
I
try
would
to
bid
chop
more.
something in half.
I would bid more if you chop something in half on the raid train with that. I would bid more.
Well, the person buying it probably wouldn't be too happy though.
I would bid it.
We
Bro.
need to
I would.
tag D&D
I'd be like, I
Vintage.
was on B Squared show and he chopped a fucking watermelon in half live with this sumbitch right here. If Nita throws a watermelon in the air and you chop it in half with that sword, I'm putting $1 million on it. I'm putting
Well, the
999 on that bid.
but will the payment
Put
fail though? That's all that matters. Will the
Probably.
payment
Oh,
fail?
it will fail.
Okay.
It will fail.
Game
Hey,
used.
is D&D on right now?
The
Well, who's
EBT doesn't work. I tried
D&D?
to hook it up.
So can somebody look and see if D&D Vintage is on right now?
What's the deal with
Yeah.
D&D?
Because I can't tag him for some reason.
Yes, yes.
He's on.
Yeah. Okay,
Game
so I
used.
can't
All
tag
right.
him.
So
Yes, I want
Um,
Bill to become Gallagher.
This is his
That'd be
sponsor giving is running.
hilarious.
yeah, guys. So this sponsor givey is courtesy of D&D, guys. You understand that the chat blesses the chat with a $10. So if there's 36 people in the room, ideally there should be at least 30 people in the giveaway. Guys, it's a free $10 Amazon electronic gift card. So please go ahead and jump in the
Come on.
giveaway.
Free money.
Yeah, free money, guys. So what else is on tap? What else is on tap? Did you get any units this week?
I got 2 units, but they weren't fun.
What do you mean? Did you make money?
I mean, I made a little bit of money, but they weren't fun. We got a crack pipe.
Okay,
I don't know if
that's
that's
exciting.
good.
I think.
I didn't keep it. I didn't keep the crack pipe, Bill. I put it in their drain. Is that wrong? What would you do if you found a crack pipe? There's a good question for the next. That's our next topic. What do you do? You're in the middle. You know what I'm saying? You're in the middle of buying a unit. You're like, this is a good unit, and then all of a sudden there's a crack pipe. What do you do with that crack pipe? Do you take the crack pipe and do you
Yes,
keep
yes,
it
you
in
don't
your car?
do.
You don't need to. I got my own. I keep my own. Blue Bill kept it, guys. That's how Blue Bill acted like this. I found a crack pipe, and then 15 minutes later, he looks like this. He fucking found a hat. I don't know what he did.
Dude, why does Blue Bill look like a juvenile delinquent now?
You're contributing to the delinquency of a minor, just so you know what's clear there.
They said
right?
I found drugs in every unit I ever won. 1019 said that.
Are you serious? All right, let's do this. Chat. Craziest thing you ever found in a storage unit. Chat right now. Craziest thing you ever found in a storage unit, aside from adult
thing.
devices,
Yeah,
because
'cause everybody
everybody
finds
finds dildos.
It's
That
gotta be
doesn't count.
unique.
Craziest thing you ever found in a storage unit.
Non-sellable thing that you could find.
All right, well,
that's even a crazier.
2319 is clearly in the lead right now. He found
With
some
meth?
Breaking Bad meth in a storage unit.
I found a bag full of heroin.
No way.
Yeah.
All right, Golden Patina. I'm not.
We found
Golden Patina. You don't even buy storage units.
We found 8. We found 8 bags. We found like 8 big ass bags of weed, a big ass chunk of heroin, and then like another like thing that we don't know what it was. We got rid of all that shit. The people that were there though said it was fentanyl, like a big ass lunk of fentanyl we found in the unit.
Oh my
we had to
God.
get rid of.
I thought about that because it's so crazy. You got to be careful digging and stuff.
All right, hold on a second. Hold on a second. Yeah, hold on a second. So 2319 said he found something so morbid, but he honestly doesn't want to say what it is.
Wow.
You can't do that.
Dude.
You can't do that. You have to say, guys, I've never found drugs in a storage unit.
Whoa. Are you reading some of these answers?
Yeah, the multiple women's driver's license and hair and baggies. Are you talking about a unit you got or the one we got? Because I got that before.
What did you do? You got the Son of Sam unit?
Hot for days.
We got a unit that we called the serial killer unit. Yeah, Wicked Bill got a unit like that too. We got a unit that we called the serial killer unit, dude, and there was like 20 IDs, like women IDs in it. Like it was the craziest unit, dude. It was our archaeology unit. Like, dude, we don't know what this guy was.
Oh wow.
Do,
okay. 2319. I almost called you by your correct name. It went from somewhat of a humor to like serious in a hurry. So yeah, I'd be
That's
interested to
called
know.
evidence.
I mean, we found a ton of guns,
Yeah. Mhm.
clothes. Never found drugs. Um,
You
you
ain't
know
found
what?
like weed or nothing? You ain't never found like no weed or
No.
nothing?
Uh-uh.
Like you ain't never found like stashes of pipes in it and all that shit? Like nothing like that.
You know, you see some stuff like
Like a little bit
could
of
be
paraphernalia.
a little
Loveland!
paraphernalia, but who gets it? Loveland, God, Loveland, you win everything.
She's lucky.
Yeah, she wins. Good
She
for
won
you,
a
Loveland. Thank you.
PS5 for me one time, guys. She won a PS5 for me. As
Yeah.
is some other asshole with headphones on right now. That's not me.
And she sold it to me. So and I'm going to sell it to you. So
Dude,
I
you
love the way
better
that
not
works.
have.
All right, so
Let's talk
guys,
about
that's it.
D&D vintage.
Pot, meth, nothing else crazy found in a storage unit.
I ain't never found a dead body, but I hear people find that all the time. I found ashes. I found a lot
Well,
of
hold on a
ashes.
second. What do you mean you hear people finding that all the
Dude, we
time?
hear all the time dead body shit up here, bro. They have found dead bodies up in
What?
Ohio a couple times. Yeah. Dude,
Well,
all right,
yeah,
look.
but I'm talking about a
I'm talking about
storage unit hunter.
yes. I'm talking about a person buying a unit up here and getting into a barrel, and there was a dead
Bird
person in it.
ashes.
And someone
Yeah, I
up here
know.
found a couple babies up here too. Dude, it's wild up here.
Lovely, and that gift card's for you, young lady.
One
You keep
time,
that for
look,
yourself.
hey, I'll tell you a crazy one. Up here in Cleveland, they got the DEA came in, and there was a unit, and it literally had like how many? It was like 500 microwaves in this unit, and every microwave was full of cash.
What?
Yep, it was three. You can look it up, guys. It was in Ohio. It was like $2.6 million or some shit like that.
Guys,
Yep.
D&D vintage.
They
Did I
didn't get
buy
the
some
money.
stuff from D&D?
Yes, of course. He's running right now. So we can't really tag him. We can, but we
Right.
can't. But go to him and
Go
please
follow him,
follow.
guys.
Please
Yeah, guys,
bookmark his
D&D
shows.
vintage.
He's going to be in the rookie rate train.
2.9K followers, 12,000 items sold. Oh, that's right, D&D. And he also hosts the morning chat with Finders Keepers Brothers, the morning shipping chat. So,
Ship and chat. Yep.
super cool dude. He's live right now. He has a show on the 8th. He's going to be in the rookie raid train, as my wife already pointed out. And he has a show on the 10th and the 11th. Guys, check out his show schedule. He's got a bunch coming up. And they also do a really good job on their shipping chat. So that's super cool.
Yep.
Now he does not have a bio.
Yeah, I was looking for
Kelly
that. I couldn't find it.
Joe.
We got
Guys,
to talk to him about that.
doesn't have a bio. Guys, everybody should have a bio. Everybody should have a bio. So guys, we're gonna have to let D&D Ventures know he's got to step up his game on the bio. So
Gotta get
Please
that
give him a
bio
follow,
up.
guys. He's a good
Damn,
dude.
I just seen somebody's from Akron in here. I like that. Cali Joe 330.
Callie
Look at that.
Joe.
Look at that. Cali Joe
Yeah.
330. Little shrapnel.
You get local pickup for us.
Just saying.
chat.
I don't know if
What?
I'm turning.
What? Oh
Yeah, they're
no,
talking about if you found
Milkman.
money. What would you?
N-
Okay, so if you
nah.
found money, what would you do?
No, they're talking about that guy that I was talking about. So when that happened, the storage unit place kind of knew something fishy was going on, and I think the storage unit place told the DEA about it, and they came and took the money, and then they resold the unit after the DEA has been through it. And What the Hales actually bought the unit and gave away all their microwaves because he thought for sure they were going to be full of money. Every single microwave had like $150,000 in it, though, packed tight in the microwaves. That was in Cleveland.
Wow.
Yeah. So they bought it thinking that the DEA missed something, but that didn't happen. But it was all over the news. It was crazy, man. Millions of dollars.
Yeah, that's guys. If you found $100,000 in a storage unit, what would you do?
Keep that shit.
Serious talk. Now, hold on. Now, you got to keep in mind.
You need to think that through.
You got to keep in mind. So, guys, we're from South Florida, and we grew up in South Florida in the '80s, right in the middle of the drug trade. So, imagine if you found $100,000 in a storage unit, you had no idea where it came from. What would you do? What would you do?
knowing that they could find out who bought that storage unit.
Mm-hmm.
That's what you got to worry about.
So, while you stew on that for a second, let's go back to
Whistling Duck said, "I don't give a fuck."
I don't give a fuck. Buy gold bars at Costco.
Hey, I don't. You know, Golden Patina. Do you guys have gold on sale right now at Costco? Because if you do, I need you to DM me because I have about $23 I need to park somewhere. Maybe 24,
25 maybe.
25 possibly. Do you seriously? Is it what is that melt? How did I don't even want to get into that right now.
I don't want to
Gold
get into
and
that.
gold and silver bars, guys. I didn't know Costco. I know they sold gold, but I didn't know they sold gold bars.
Dude, Costco sells everything, bro.
All right, so
They don't sell Bluebell.
Diaz says he's
Oh
taking
shit,
it,
Bluebell off
and
the
he's
bat.
out to a place that can't come get me. You'd have to change your identity,
yeah,
that's for
you know,
sure.
I don't know. I don't know.
Not me,
I
bro.
don't
And
know.
with all that money, you could possibly
Look,
buy a new identity.
I'm
Yeah.
uncomfortable.
I'm gonna take all that money. I'm gonna give it to Bluebell, and I'm gonna let
Bluebell
Bluebell
needs it.
invest it in any which way he needs. Look at him. He looks like a
I'm
smart
not
investor.
comfortable with what you're doing to him.
You
He
know,
looks
I
like
can
a
promise
smart
you,
investor.
I'm a smart investor. I can promise you right now, we're not going to be monetized on YouTube because Child Protective Services is definitely going to give you a call.
Because of Bluebell?
Yes.
Yeah.
He's a good guy.
So chat. So next week, what are we going to talk about next week? I don't know. We have like 6 days to figure it
Well,
out.
I kind of had it
Yeah.
from our discussion that we were talking about. I think we need to talk about our businesses and retention.
Right.
Yeah.
Customer retention.
Our next episode.
So guys, we're going to come up with some interesting material because we talked about it earlier. And the rule of thumb, one of the gold rules is it is 10 times more expensive to acquire a new customer than it is to keep an old one. And by the way, if you don't think that's true, trust me, it's true. It's especially on Whatnot because everyone's competing for the most part for monies from the same pool of people. So, what's interesting about that, right? One of the things we talked about is simple things like changing the label on your package, whether or not you do stickers, whether or not you do thank you notes, that kind of stuff. Do guys, as a buyer, and be honest in the chat, as a buyer, do you view your package differently if someone leaves or writes a thank you note as opposed to just doing an efficient job of sending you your package? Does a thank you note make you say to yourself, I am more endured to this buyer to do more business in the future? I got to know. Seriously.
Damn, I'm about to start writing thank you notes.
Okay.
What about if I give you guys a lock of hair from my beard? I rip it off. I put it in a little baggie. How about that? Is that endearing?
That sounds morbid. Okay. Okay. Are you disappointed if you don't get a thank you note? Okay. Whistling Duck says this is a social platform, the socialing. Guys, so this stuff is kind of important, right? Like, because I'm going to tell you, and I'm just sharing our experience. Up until recent, we typically would put in a thank you card, but nothing handwritten on the card. Okay. And a sticker. Right. So I'm just sharing with you our business practice. I recently started writing thank you on every card. It's not long and drawn out.
But we already have a card.
But it already has a card, but we put in thank you from B squared. Now, this may seem like an excuse, but it is a real factor, which is after a raid train, we may have to ship out 170 items.
Right.
And I'm not saying it's not worth it. That's not my point, Chad. I was just saying to you that the idea of individualizing, potentially 70 different packages adds, extra time. And sometimes you forget because you're trying to get the packages and make sure everyone's got their order, make sure it's boxed up correctly, shipped on time and all that stuff. And sometimes we forget to do the little personal thing, but we do add a thank you card. Does that suffice? If you receive this from us, knowing that we paid money, okay, it says we appreciate your support. So we paid money for these. We have our QR code on the back. If you get this, but there is no handwritten thank you, does that suffice?
Look at MB. He said 170 items is light work.
That is true, MB. That is true.
Light work.
Okay, so it doesn't have to be a handwritten note, but some sort of an acknowledgement that
The
we
effort.
appreciate your business.
Yeah.
All right, XY is being honest, not really, but it's okay.
You
Okay.
should get a tattoo of the person's name who buys every item off you. I'm gonna start doing that.
All right. So whistling, and again, I would certainly suggest that we just look at all this from a buyer and seller perspective because there's some really good stuff here. And whistling says
Yeah.
having the item packed and shipped correctly is not extra. She paid for that. She is correct, right? That's not extra, right? It's the extra is extra, but having it show up at your door in usable, acceptable format certainly not extra. Right.
1019 said I want Retro to put on lipstick and kiss his thank you cards.
23, you better be careful what you're asking for, brother.
Dude, I'll put lipstick on half of my body and rub against your shit if you need me to. What? I'm trying to make money. I like chalupas. They're so expensive, Bill. The tariffs.
Guys, it's the
hard.
the
The
tariffs.
tariffs got the chalupas wild out here, bro. Whatever y'all need me to do, I'll do it for y'all. I love y'all. I need, dude. Bella,
okay.
Dude, I'm a big guy. I need a lot of lipstick.
Okay, so Ginger, all right, you're being honest, right? Honestly, I put most of it in the trash, but I do take note of the extras, and if they send things, it's in a nice fashion, right? That's
I'm new to
honest.
this chat, a hot mess.
That's
it is.
Oh shit!
God.
If you just oh shit.
man.
Yeah. Oh, sorry.
Sorry.
Sorry. Sorry.
Sorry.
Okay, so again, I didn't show you this for any other reason, just to say that this is a low-cost way of at least, because guys, these things cost money, right? They're not inexpensive. So it's a low-cost way of at least saying thank you. We try to, we try to add a little extra there, but sometimes I get caught more in making sure everything goes out the way that I would want to, and you forget the extra stuff. But
Who did y'all's
just
logos?
I don't know.
We did. We did the B2. We created the B2, and then I just had our characters made, and I added them to our original logo.
Yeah. See.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I had my buddy that did all my tattoos do my original Wretromania logo, but now we have like 1 million logos. So
See, Golden Patina says that we have higher standards than most, and we do. We do.
Yeah, I mean, Golden Patina, I appreciate that. I feel like we fall short. I feel like we fall short with a lot of the extra, like the little personal stuff, and that's not fluffy. That none of that's fluffy. I say that to say because remember the start of this segment was retention, and I'm not sure what standard we're supposed to meet. So I think we just try to get as much as we can. I think we try to meet the highest standard possible.
XYZ had a good one that said, do we give free stuff to new buyers? And we don't, but I'm a piece of shit. I'm trash.
Extra in return
MB though, MB gives people random shit all the time, and I know nothing about it. I have a different shipper than everybody else, guy. I don't ship any of my stuff. MB does ship most of our shit, at least 95% of it. So if you guys get something extra, it's not from me, it's from MB. So thank him.
So I just said it a second ago before XY asked the question, which is I see a lot of sellers that say you're a new buyer, we're going to include something extra in your package. I don't think we do that.
We do stickers, we do logos or vinyl sticker.
Well, yeah, I mean, again, I like our stickers, but there are stickers. They do cost money. We throw them in there, but we don't do that like intentionally. We don't give stuff. I just don't think about it. Guys, my brain, remember when we were talking about raid trains the other day? And in the raid train, and even on my streams, I'm just speaking about me for a second, my brain is so locked into the process of introducing items, selling them, making sure that I'm talking to you and all that. I'm oftentimes not reading the chat, right? So my brain is locked into one segment and it's forgetting another. When I ship, because I am involved in all of the shipping, my brain is locked into making sure you get all your items, make sure they're packaged correctly, make sure the weights are correct, make sure I'm getting it out the door in a relatively quick period of time, because for our business, I'm involved from the front to the back. So it's just a process for me. And oftentimes I don't think about things like throwing in extras.
Right.
And it's
Right.
not on purpose. It's not on purpose. So I don't know how people
Well,
view
and
that.
to be fair, we are not selling dollar items, $5 items. So what kind of stuff could we be giving that we're like, okay, this is a couple bucks to throw something in? So we're not selling that type of stuff. Do you know what I
Right.
mean? Where we have that kind of stuff where it's cost effective, because all this becomes cost
Yeah,
effective. So
it would
now
have
if
to be
we're
a bought
selling
item. It would
now
have
if
to be
we're
a bought item.
selling lotions or something like that, and we throw extra lotion in there or an extra,
Right.
you know
Or
what
if
I'm
we're selling
saying?
Hot Wheels and we threw an extra Hot Wheel in. Right.
Yeah.
Right.
So it
Right.
depends, I guess, on what you're selling and what you
Right.
can afford to do, because it's the cost of business.
Right.
Well,
So
yeah.
our vinyl stickers are 75 cents a piece. We almost give those to every buyer.
Right. And that's expensive, by the way.
Right.
You know,
So there's a cost in that. There's a
even with
cost
the
in our
amount of
cards.
you know, we don't run every day, but Retro, you know, if you can imagine every time you sent out a package, because you do hundreds and hundreds and hundreds and hundreds, and we would like to run more. And again, it's not that big of a deal, but I mean, it does add to the cost, and you do have to
It
be
does.
mindful of all the little
Right.
costs, because I learned this when we were rehabbing houses, guys. I'll share this with you as a seller. I remember, in fact, we were in Ohio and we did a house, and I could tell you the roof, the siding, the floors, the cabinets. I could tell you to the penny how much we paid on it, because they were big ticket items. What I didn't realize was it's the small dollar stuff that kills your profit margins.
Right.
And I
Yeah.
remember it was the $20 trips to Home Depot, the $80 trips to Home Depot, the $40 trips to Home Depot, which compared to the big ticket items is a small number. But when we went back and we did our profit loss statement and we looked at those big ticket items, the small ticket items trumped them all. And you don't think about the small
Right.
things that cost you that are actually part of, you know, your business expense. So that's not to say you shouldn't do those things, but it's certainly not to say that just because you do them, they're not part of your, you know, your profit or your loss margin. So
Yeah, I see some other things in the
And you
chat too.
also have to
I
think
think that's a
about running
great topic. I think
nonstop
that's a great
$5
topic
giveaway.
for next week. Great topic for
what,
next week is giveaways. I think giveaways is a great topic. I keep seeing
yeah,
shit about giveaways and people can't do giveaways. Like giveaways cost so much, and
well, we'll share that real quick, right? Just as a quick, guys, we talked to you about this, right? For six
yeah,
months, guys, we've done um, Starbucks giveaways since the beginning, right? We've done Starbucks giveaways since the beginning. So we give you a $5 gift card, and guys, when I tell you we've done 1,000 gift cards,
I don't even want to look at how much money we
it could
spent
be a
in the
light
year
number, right?
at
yeah,
Starbucks.
But in the beginning, I'm not saying that for any other reason, but in the beginning, we were printing those $5 Starbucks gift cards. We were sending them out as a like a regular gift, and the
yeah,
shipping's like $4.68.
yeah.
Before we realized the
Right,
first
before we
class.
realized that you can send them out as a 68-cent stamp envelope. So,
Yeah.
guys, we were now you don't know that, and we took it, you know, we got screwed. We were paying $9.68 for every giveaway, and we did that for probably 6 months.
I have.
I mean, we still do it, but we don't pay the extra anymore.
Yeah,
We
no,
just
I'm
do
talking
69
about
cents.
the $4.68
Oh yeah,
for
absolutely.
shipping.
Absolutely.
And right, okay, so Tucker said the same thing, right? So, guys, I mean, who how do you learn that stuff? We learned it by, I don't remember where we learned it, but when we learned it, it was like, holy shit, man! It feels so much better to spend 568 than it does 968. And we shared the same thing with you, Retro, right? Because you do that
Yeah,
stuff, and I
yeah,
think you even said that you still have been getting bit by, you know, the $4.68 to send out a $5
yeah.
gift card,
Right. We've been getting
right?
killed on it.
So
You know, for how long? For how long? I was all
So
against doing
Golden Katina
giveaways, but man,
said,
giveaways are important. So I said next week we'll do a whole show or an item that matches what you're selling in the show. See, I like that. I've been trying to do that, Bella, where you're saying, would you rather a gift card or an item that matches what you're selling in a show? I've been trying to do that lately. That's been my new thing. Like, so I'll wait till the show's going, and when I run a thing, if someone wins it, that's not that has bought something, I'll try to match what they bought and throw an extra
right.
item in. Um, and if
Hey,
not, we'll give
MK,
the gift card.
DM us, MK. We'll walk you through it. It's a real simple process. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you, Chet.
No, you're good. You're good. You're good. So yeah, we've been trying that new method because I'm not. I've been doing the Starbucks gift cards my whole time too, and we definitely gave away 1,000 fucking we have gave away way.
No
And
question.
Right.
and I
So
think
I mean,
half
guys,
of
that's $5
those.
grand in a year. That's five
Yeah.
grand just in now. If you were spending 468.
Yeah.
Now think about this, chat. Let's say we're off by
Then
five.
it's 10 grand.
Let's say we're off by 500 because guys, we've given away a lot of Starbucks gift cards. Okay, 500 times 5 is obviously 2,500. 500 by times 10, even if we only gave away half of what I reckon, that's $5,000 just in gift cards, not including the envelopes, not including the time to run to Starbucks, not including any of that stuff, guys. So I think, not to interrupt you, but I wanted to make this point, is we had this conversation a while ago, Retro, which is I see people coming into the chat asking the host, are you doing
What's your
giveaways
givings?
tonight?
What is
Now
that
that's not
about?
cool. That's not cool, right?
That's a whole nother subject we could
Yeah,
talk
so
about.
we'll talk about that next week. But go ahead. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you.
No, you didn't. I'm just saying, like, so with the Gibby, we did what? We do 10 a show. We do 4 shows a week. So we were doing
Milkman
10
says
a
thanks for
show.
all the Starbucks cards.
Yeah, right. That no one uses. So
Hell, shit,
10
me.
10 a giveaway for 4 shows a week, 5 shows a week. We do 5 shows a week, so we're doing 50 giveaways a week every week. So we're doing 200. We're doing
Yeah, do the
200
math on that.
giveaways a
Yeah.
month. We're doing 200
See how that
giveaways a
adds
month.
up.
$20 and 4 shows.
Yeah,
a week.
and that's not counting the raid train, which is
Right.
constant giffies. You know
Yeah,
what
I
I'm
mean, we
saying?
give
So
away PS5s
Yeah.
yeah, so you're
Not to
talking
mention
about
the
another
PS5s you're giving away.
$500 PS5 we're giving away. So how
every
much money
6
do we
weeks.
giving away every 6 weeks? Every month we're
Right.
giving
Right.
away a dumbass
Right.
amount of money. So that's what I'm saying. Next week we should have an episode about giveaways. I think that's a
Yeah.
big
Let's
thing
do
because
it. Let's do it.
they're important. They're important.
It's super important. And it's important from two different perspectives. One, as a business, I think we have a handle on what we're trying to accomplish with the giveaway. Okay.
Yeah.
Right. That's one. But there is a different perspective, which is the audience. What is their perspective on what they see and what they should expect? So we have figured out that Tucker's that.
Oh,
What
I'm
the
send-
shit is that? What the shit is that?
Bill's gonna send you something that looks just like this. He'll send you a Godzilla. Nice like that.
Email me, guys. You got to DM me.
Yeah,
let me
guys,
know.
don't forget to DM us with your
If you
email
want a
address.
givey.
We'll send you out it. And by the way, the whole point, right? So, two things, and we'll wrap it up. Golden.
You did not have to do that.
Oh, Tucker, come
Ryan.
on, bro.
You deserve a givey.
You know what, man? Listen, Ryan, we appreciate you.
They won't
You
let
know
me
the
get
rule.
the gibbies though.
You know the rule. If you're going to
us,
tip
back.
if you're going to tip money, tip 50, bro.
Yeah.
Tip
Hit me
50,
10.
man. Like make
Click
it
my name.
impactful.
Click
Make
my
it to
name.
where I can go get a chalupa
my
or
name.
something. No,
Click
we
my
love you,
name.
Ryan. Thank you, brother. Great people. And again, also part of that original crew that we connected with since early.
His cat did it and his balls flipped.
Go.
You forgot the extra zero. Tell the cat we need the extra
No
zero.
one's believing any of that, by the way, Retro.
Bro, it worked.
Golden
It
Patino said
happened.
earlier that the prompt. Okay, one other thing. He said that going back, and then we'll go forward. He said prompt response and great shipping is what kept him coming back since the early days when B Square was upstairs, sweating to death in front of the camera. Which I did on my first show, bro. It looked like I was in a sauna. It was crazy, craziest thing you ever seen. So I guess buyers have different perspective on the things that are important to them. But the giveaway thing, switching back to that for a second, the conversation next week is, do they make an impact?
Right.
We think they do, but from do they make an impact in the algorithms? Right. I think there's evidence that constant buyers giveaways can make an impact in the algorithm.
Right.
They do get you a lot of followers. And then your question has to be is, do those followers, can you sometime expect those followers to convert into buyers, the long game? So we'll cover those things next week, but I think that's going to be a really good conversation.
Yeah. So that's our Tuesday show.
That's our Tuesday show. So
Yeah, I say we
Our
do that
Tuesday
Tuesday,
show-
and I try to put
Our
in there.
Tuesday show gonna be all about giveaways, and I'm gonna also show you some more items that I'm gonna be trying to beat Bill's ass in the raid train on Friday, the
Good
14th.
luck.
He's got secret things.
Be there,
hidden.
be square.
you know me, I
He's
always
got-
got I got a rabbit in
Always
a
got
hat,
a
brother.
little rubber band. He always got a little rubber band. Man.
I'm reminiscing. So you didn't think I knew that? Little River Band, reminiscing. One of my favorite songs. You didn't think I knew that, did you?
Whatever.
Come on, chat. Come on, chat. You didn't come. Give me some love. You didn't think I knew that? Little River Band. If you don't know that,
All
too
I'm
bad.
saying is on Friday, Bill better chop something in half with that goddamn machete. That's all I want to know. That's all I want him to do. Is he better
Oh,
chop that?
look. Our spotlight seller decides to join us.
Where?
The Finders
Oh,
Keepers
finally.
brother.
Oh, good.
I
You're.
just went in there and yelled
All
at
right,
him.
guys. Look. Oh, they tipped us. Good job.
Oh, Finders
Thank
you
Keepers.
so
Wait, didn't we have to
much.
tip some? Thank you, brothers. Thank you. Yeah, you are the
Everybody
spotlight.
unfollow Find. Everybody unfollow
Oh, wait.
Finders
Hey,
Keepers.
Finders.
Oh God.
Which one is this, bro? Which one is this? Is this the lost one, or is this a different one I bought? One of these got lost in the mail.
No, that's not it. The one that got lost in the mail is a very small one. Yeah.
Damn
Shit,
it.
you bought in so many.
bought-
He doesn't remember.
Oh, time out. Is botten a word?
Boughton is a word now.
Chat, is
It is
botten
now.
a word?
Michael
It
Boughton.
is now.
Michael Botten.
My favorite artist.
Levelin, I didn't think it was a word. I just had to get confirmation.
It's in
So he's
Germany,
maybe
they
in
said.
Germany. Maybe in Germany. All right, guys. This is episode number 8, Flipping Idiots podcast. Guys, hopefully you had a good day today.
Who we rating
Thank you
today?
guys so much for taking your time. Thank you so much for taking your time.
Let's rate somebody.
Don't forget on Tuesday,
I think bugging out.
giveaways.
Bugging
Do
Out
they really
Retros.
work? Bugging out. Oh, guys, I'm heading to Bugging Out's room. Don't bid against me. Oh, we sold a Jason mask keychain.
We need to D&D vintage.
Are we
Let's
rating
rate 'em.
D&D Vintage? All right, guys, we're gonna rate D&D Vintage.
What?
D&D or bugging out, both on the raid.
D&D and Bugging Out, both on the raid channel. Let's go do.
All right, who do
Well,
we guess?
D&D bought a sponsor givey.
Oh,
Let's
And
give D&D some love.
there, let's do him.
Guys, let's give D&D some love. Chat, we love you guys. Have a good weekend. Check out the raid trains. Lots of good deals, guys. Lots of good. I'm not even in it. I'm telling you, lots of good deals. If you're not buying it, I'll be buying it. So Tuesday, guys. All
Put a
right,
bumblebee in the chat.
Bumblebee in the chat. So love you guys. Let's get them over there. We'll see you guys. Have a
Bumblebee's in
great
the chat,
weekend.
guys.
Bluebill, sick of your shit. Sick of your shit.
What are we doing, babe?
D&D vintage.
Look, he holds that joint. Look at him. Fuck you, Bill.
Bumblebee's in the chat, guys.